5.
Nice. The current Baldur's Gate sex speedrun is 4 minutes 12 seconds. Oh no, that's forward. It's 3 minutes 26 seconds.
Yeah.
It's for Lizelle too.
Yeah, of course. Light work. She's a great woman.
Lady. I have met like next to nobody in this game so far. Because I've played like the tutorial twice, even though I've only played like total 4 hours in the game. Because my brother wanted me to play with him, and then he couldn't play today, so I started a new file because I didn't want to.
That's what we've been doing too. As well.
Carlos and Evan must say it.
Say it.
I'm
There you
sorry,
go.
I didn't hear the call.
He was there. The fucking Sin City dwarf.
So apparently, by virtue of just being a gift race, Lizelle will have sex with you instantly.
She said, "Baby." I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah,
but I
she's
put in the
racist.
hard work. Yeah. No, I mean she's better now though.
You can't fix her.
I did fix her. What are you talking about? I literally, in my gameplay, she's a better person.
She's not racist?
Yeah,
A little
I
bit,
think
right?
so.
No, she's more racist. She's perfect.
Yeah, she's even more person. Well, I can fix her, but her fucking flaws are amazing.
I can fix her. I choose not to.
Yeah.
Somebody else I was playing with uses Fugitech, so when I joined, they were very confused as to why my thing was a Tim the Tatman in your mugshot.
So, hey guys, what the fuck?
Oh, we gotta do this again. Okay, hold on. Spell weaken.
Oh, yeah, you are Tabitha.
the structural
Oh,
integrity
shit.
of the guardrails.
Yeah, let me turn back into Sissel.
The unknown mage wanted someone to fall into the vat.
Oh no, there's no fucking. Hold on, can I?
We won't get that out of the way too. Okay, back. Move. Harbor.
Oh, weird.
Alright, my dark transformation is complete.
The huge. What's dark about Cecil?
But his shadows.
His eyes.
Yeah. I like that those are sunglasses, but they do change shape when he changes when he changes his expression.
Huh? Is that what? That's the only way. It's like Spider-Man when he has to use his hands to talk.
Yeah, they always do that with Spider-Man, where his like eyes like widen and narrow when his expression does, but like that doesn't make any sense.
Well, I mean, that's the only way he can express himself. Otherwise, he'd be like, "I'm gonna take you down," with like the straightest, no mask movement. I watched a video about that. It was like when people wear masks, they usually express themselves through their hands, or like they have the mask move, even though
it shouldn't. That's what I saw in Raincode recently. There's a guy with a mask and it moves around.
Yeah.
I would watch a
animated
movie of
masks.
Italian Spider-Man where he's just like
He beats the fucking spider with a hammer. Somebody touched my spaghetti.
What is a Raincode DLC?
They have DLC.
Yeah, they're doing
Eventually.
like DLC cases.
DLC my nuts. Look at
Let me see what is. how about that? My ass.
that. Downloadable.
Oh, it is that already. Okay, there's one out already.
Downloadable cock.
DLC yourself to the door.
Yeah. We meet again.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm so sad that there's no like deep gravelly voice in Bald,
Bald.
because I made like a big orc through it, but I have like
The most British guy voice.
yeah, I have the default British dude voice. The default
Yeah,
one.
you think they sound like, "Hey, how's it going?" But then you talk to them, it's like, "Oh, good heavens, this thing is quite uncouth."
Yeah, I was going for like a Worf from Star Trek voice, but I couldn't find anything even remotely close to that.
Oh, that's interesting. The way you put Carlos.
It's not.
Is it not?
It's really not. I don't want to play as
That's
Destiny.
That's sad.
I don't want to play as him.
I mean, you hated most of the detectives, from what I remember.
No, just the case DLC for Raincoat is you playing as the other detectives, like who are in your group. Like instead of them just being a partner, you play as them.
I mean, the
Oh,
first,
okay.
the like goth lady was pretty cool. We liked her, right? The hoodie one.
Oh yeah, she's fine.
Okay, I don't think we touched this yet, right? Hold on, like close to Justin.
You gotta share your screen again.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Yeah, this is where we left off though. Was us
Last time.
proving, which I believe would be if you want to save again. I don't know if you can.
I
Holy
already.
shit, you speed ran.
I mean,
we were-
I can't actually save in here, but I saved just before I did this.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
So I'm assuming it's the testimony with her face on it, because I think that's the dude saying that she.
Yeah, turn his life around.
Yeah.
I might have believed that you delivered his food because he was a good customer. But that wasn't all you did for him. You saw that he was trying to turn his life around, and you begged Drakeagen to set him up with a job. You wouldn't do that for a customer you barely knew.
Well, that still proves nothing. I am Mosarika Tudor, High Archmage of Cadmium Flame. Is it so hard to believe that I took pity on a stranger? I only helped him because I'm a generous person. It'd only be right for me to equip a commoner with the means to change his life.
You are a generous person, Rika, and that type of generosity would make you privy to the details of Justin's life. You're not a very good liar, Rika. You would have risked a lot by asking Drakeagen to hire a stranger. You said earlier he was a good person. How could you possibly know that if you didn't know him that well? I either doubt or rationalize. Agree's not it, because she's lying, right? And it says, like, she isn't all that good at deception, so she'll revert to her dramatic personality when trying to hide the truth. So either rationalize or doubt makes sense. I think it's doubt.
I'm feeling doubt too.
Because rationalize seems like, yeah, you're a good person, but
asking your
opposed to-
boss, hey, take this random thug off the street and hire him. That's that's big.
you're not a good liar, Rika. You would have risked a lot by asking Drakeagen to hire a stranger, especially a stranger with a dubious past like Justin.
Dubious.
What if Justin fell back into his old ways? That would have surely brought about consequences on you and your business. You wouldn't risk you wouldn't take a risk like that unless you knew him well enough to trust him.
Okay, fine, we were friends. But like I said before, he was trying to leave his old life behind. He always kept his past a secret from me. He didn't like talking about the person he was back then. He wanted to forget about it, and I never brought it up.
Bro, no.
It's sort of true. We knew each other for years before he told me about it.
Use this against claims to contradict piece of evidence seen through the eye, so that's this one. You displayed the emotion. Okay, well, yeah, it's definitely not emotion. So
Probably intuition.
Yeah, I doubt that, Rika. In fact, I'm sure you were friends for at least a few years. With a friendship that old, I'm sure you would have confided in you about his past.
What?
No, you need to stay focused. Rika, I don't know why you thought you had to lie about this, but I just need to talk to Justin's former friends.
Is that really necessary?
Yes, I need to know why he was behaving so strangely before the accident. His friends might know something about him that you and Drakeagen don't.
But that doesn't make any sense. There wasn't anything strange about the way he was acting. I think you're just overthinking this, Tyrion. He wasn't where he's supposed to be.
The rules. Where's the rules?
Justin's job, yeah.
He was always known to follow all the rules of Drakeagen. Yeah.
He doesn't know why he was there.
You don't want to overplay your hand before, or you didn't want to overplay it, but it looks like you have no choice now. Rika, Justin told you he was heading to a scheduled meeting in Drakeagen's office. Is it raining?
I think outside it is. Or it might be
okay, it's because it's muffled in the
crackling.
game.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Rika, Justin told you he was heading to a scheduled meeting in Drakeagen's office. But according to Dracogen, Justin wasn't even supposed to be in the refinery building yesterday.
What?
Rika, Justin may have lied to you.
No. He would never do that.
I need to know why he was up there. And so far, the statements that I've gotten from you and Dracogen don't explain that. I need to talk to people who might know things about him that you don't.
Damn.
Okay.
We're getting down to business, huh?
I'll tell you where you can find them. Just promise that you'll be safe, okay?
Yippee!
Where's those delinquents?
Where are they?
Sorry, I was trying to lie to you.
It's okay. I'm assuming you had your reasons. But I need to know where I can find Justin's old friends.
I just thought of something so stupid.
What?
It's like, oh yeah, you just be careful. He was a part of the cryptids. They were having a war with the Bloodborns.
The Crypt Keepers.
Crypt Keepers versus the Bloodborne. Oh no.
Oh god.
You probably know already, but a few years ago, Justin got involved with a local street gang. They'd always hang around the beach area, the Beach Boys.
I was just the Beach Boy.
My job's just beach.
Fun, fun, fun.
Backstreet's back. All right.
I just imagine like a gang approaching you in an alleyway, just like, I'm picking up good vibes.
Yeah, vibrations. Like good vibration, like thunder shocks you, or like thunder. You're getting some good vibration. But one day they discovered an abandoned house along the coastline. They just took it, they just nabbed it.
Mine.
And they started spending most of their time there.
A lone house on the coastline.
It's that house, Tyrion.
Oh, my house?
Probably.
Damn.
That's probably where you'll find Justin's old friends.
I still get the key.
So that's why you were being so secretive.
What?
Poor Celeste.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. You're trying to look out for me, right?
Are you going to be okay? I can go there with you if you'd like.
No.
No, it's okay. I'm sure you're busy with the cafe right now.
I'm about to blow up there.
And it's not like I'll be going alone.
Alright, just don't push yourself too hard, okay?
Yeah.
Celeste is like, oh fuck. Trauma. War? Jesus Christ, look at this place. This looks like the house fucking... I was about to say Coochie. That's not his name, I don't think.
Koichi?
Not Koichi. Is it Koichi? Yeah, it's
Part
Koichi.
4?
Tyrion, Gucci.
Yeah,
Boing
part
Boing
4.
Cape?
Yeah. And that's what it looks like.
Boing Boing Cape.
But it's like worse now.
You arrive at the old abandoned house. Upon looking at the home that you left behind, you're struck with a flood of memories. Those memories were once happy, but now they only fill you with grief.
Tyrion? Are you okay?
Yeah, let's look around. You wipe your eyes and begin looking around the house.
Hey, you
Suddenly
lost,
hear the
buddy!
sound of glass breaking. You rush to look to the source and see two young teenagers throwing rocks at the side of the house. Shattered remains of a window are lying on the ground.
Oh,
Who
fuck.
the fuck?
Hey, nice shot, David! Fucking look at Squarehead McGee!
Fucking god.
Bro, they're about to die!
Oh my god, there's a...
Gavin!
Who you?
Oh, yeah.
I love the disparity between the
Occupation none. Yeah, no shit.
Okay, no, I thought his jacket were his legs. For a second. I thought those were his jeans. He was just really mad skinny. I'll take Gavin.
One of the kids, apparently named Gavin, notices you approaching.
I thought he was doing the splits too. I didn't know what the thing in the
He's
middle was.
like, stanced up.
Oh, we got company, what?
You want him, Evan, or you want me to take him?
Huh?
It looks like he's 38!
Wyatt Earl.
Arnold?
You stare blankly at the You stare blankly at the broken glass lying on the ground.
At the blokes.
You're at a loss for words. You feel like you should respond, but nothing comes out of your mouth. Suddenly, you find yourself quickly approaching the two teens.
Hey, what the hell do you want?
We're gonna kill
Hey!
him.
God, what the hell?
Before you even realize what you're doing, you threw a punch straight to Gavin's face. Your eyes are slowly tearing up, but you can only see red. Grab Gavin by the collar and pull his face close to yours. Get the hell away from my house.
Tyrion? Oh, you want to go?
You came looking for trouble, and you sure found it.
Okay, let's just calm down and just... Stay out of this, you little shit!
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you're done now. Excuse me.
Excuse me? What, you got cotton in the ears or something? Yes, actually. Why don't you go ahead and repeat what you said? I said stay out of this! You little shit!
Yeah.
5 minutes? 5 minutes. What is he gonna look like
jail,
after?
the sound effect. Celeste?
Yeah?
Sorry for losing my temper back there. I
didn't see him, where are they?
didn't mean to drag you
they're
into
dead.
this.
They're gone.
It's okay. Our emotions get the better of us sometimes.
Celeste?
Yeah?
Did you
I
have to
think you
kill
might
him?
have overdone it a bit.
Nah.
Celeste?
They're dead.
I don't think he's breathing.
Come on, just give him a second.
You suddenly hear the very bruised and broken form of Gavin sputtering and wheezing on the ground. Looks like he's finally regained consciousness.
Oh, she Batmaned him. Technically,
See?
he's not dead.
Not talk.
No, dog. I was.
Yeah.
I didn't even hear that.
You're
All I
not-
heard was a cough.
You're fine.
Yeah, I don't want no part of this.
Wyatt is staring wide-eyed at Celeste. From the shaking of his legs, it looks like he wants to run away, but he's too frozen by fear to move.
Don't bother running. Even with a head start, I can easily catch up to you.
I love Celeste.
Wait, I thought this was like both of them were gonna be knocked out. She took 5 minutes. Just
She
to
made an
fertilize them.
Yeah, she made the example. It's like, now talk to him. Now talk.
Eep.
Anyway, these two are probably Justin's former delinquent friends, right? Are you okay with talking to them?
Yeah, of course.
Probably for the best.
With your emotions in such disarray, you completely forgot why you came here in the first place. Would you two happen to know the young man who died at the refinery yesterday?
These guys are after Justin, but he's already dead.
After Justin? Is there someone with a grudge against him? Wyatt clearly thinks you were sent on someone's behalf. Doesn't hurt to play the part to get more information out of him. We're not here to hurt you. Not here to hurt you anymore.
Anymore.
We'd just like to ask you a few questions about Justin.
Yeah, sure, man. Whatever you want.
20 years.
Alright, you two talk. I'll work on popping Gavin's shoulder back into place.
Oh, gee.
It's a little disturbing how nonchalantly she says things like that.
Yeah, maybe Era should be scared.
Yeah. Competition.
What can you tell me about Justin Way? According to a few witnesses we spoke to, you used to be friends.
Friends is kind of pushing it. We used to hang back in the day, but we don't no more. It was weird when he started talking to us again. I thought he left for good.
But he started to talk to you again. Why?
How do you know that?
He didn't really turn his life around. He just needed some of the old gear that he left at the house.
Old gear. What kind of old gear?
Are you talking like that?
You know, his thieves' tools.
Because he's trying to play up the bit.
Thieves' tools.
Thieves' tools.
All the
He was
tools he
a
needs for
rogue.
lockpicking and safe cracking.
He needs his trap disarmament back.
Tools for lockpicking and safe cracking? Why would Justin need those?
Yeah, the VAT?
What would Justin need lockpicking and safe cracking tools for?
Well, he needed to get the gold that he owed your boss.
So we owe gold to someone. That was internal dialogue. Whoops.
He's
Yeah.
turning.
Yeah, he's thinking of it like that in the war stuff.
Turning.
So there's this one Samurai Jack episode where he was like teamed up with a mobster guy that ended every sentence with "meh, see," and there was a part where like the guy was laying out the plan and he was like voicing over the plan while Jack was supposed to be like talking, and and Jack's mouth went meh. See, this just like vividly reminded me of that. Word has it that he was looking for the merchant that owns the refinery. I guess the owner trusted him a lot. Justin said that he had a way to get access to the safe in the guy's office. Oh, okay. So, Justin was just using our friend. He was like,
Yeah.
give me a job at the refinery. I want to turn my life around.
For some reason, he was by the vats.
I do like how this guy's shoulder pads are armored.
Yeah, it's cool.
That's a cool design.
Justin was always a whiz when it came to breaking and entering. He even had tools that could crack magical locks. Getting the gold out of that safe would have been an easy score for him.
Wait, Justin was planning to rob Dracogen? Oh my god. Oh. My heart. Oh.
What happened?
What?
For just a moment, it didn't progress. For like a split second.
Oh,
It didn't progress. I thought my game crashed. Or not my game, but my computer crashed again. Oh.
Probably save again, just to be. We'll probably
Yeah.
save start of a scene, probably good to save.
I'll just save here. It's fine.
Yeah, right now.
White apparently thinks you were sent on behalf of someone. And from what he said so far, Justin owed a non-trivial amount of gold to this person. If this person was some kind of criminal, could they have been the ones who sabotaged the guardrail? Did Justin tell you who he owed his debt to?
Evan.
I was gonna play Ghost Trick with Kitty, but she just sent me a meme with endgame spoilers for Ghost Trick that she found.
Oh.
And she didn't even realize what it was. It's like, well, we can't play that game now.
Yeah.
I'll send what it is to you, Carlos.
Yeah.
Oh no, man, he didn't say nothing.
You want to read the internal as well?
He might whack me too if I told the truth.
Jack me
Even
off.
in his mind,
Jack me
he
off.
might fucking jack my ass.
Don't jack off.
Hope I don't jack off.
So he does now. No point in playing dumb. Just tell us what he told you. Did he give you a name?
You're done.
Answer the question.
Oh, I like that face. That's a good one.
Oh!
The eye
Taker?
No?
The Undertaker?
The noun verber?
This is interesting because we heard the Hound of the Eye Taker last case.
Or in
for
regards to Tamora.
Yeah, Tamora.
Yeah.
The Eye Taker. He's owed gold to the Eye Taker.
The Undertaker.
Oh my god!
There he is!
Oh my god!
I guess he's famous.
Wait, hold
Maybe.
on. Somebody called Tamora the Hound of the Eye Taker. Is she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is she a mob lawyer?
Ooh.
That would make sense. A lot of people don't trust her.
Or like her, yeah.
And a lot of accusations of her forging shit, so.
Yeah.
Cool
she's-
design.
Be this fucking dude.
Surprised they showed him though for the.
I mean, maybe
unless
he
this,
knows her.
Unless this was Justin, but I doubt it because eye patch.
I
but
hope it's
who knows?
Justin.
Justin would look fly as hell, but yeah, that is interesting. Unless we meet him this case, in which case it's not all that surprising.
We're definitely meeting this. I'm just surprised they wouldn't wait for the reveal.
The
of him.
reveal, yeah.
Yeah.
The cool design still.
And update it.
The Eye Taker must be some kind of criminal nickname. Why does the name sound so familiar, though? Either way, you need to find out who this Eye Taker is. Might be best to ask someone else.
Please don't fuck my ass.
Yeah, but first, best to ask someone. Okay, fine.
Please don't kill me. Yeah, what if he's still here once you leave?
Can you examine the background?
Yeah.
Yeah, the bloody background.
Several weeds in plant life have grown since you were last here. Doesn't look like anyone's taken care of the yard for the last few years. Suppose it's more your fault than anyone else's.
Man, that's a fucking nice ass house too.
The view of the sea is just as you remember it. Probably the thing that hasn't changed since you left RNX. Anything
What's
else
in the
down here?
sky?
Just house. House.
House?
Returning to this house has brought back several memories that you have complicated feelings for. These feelings are even more confounded by the blatant vandalism committed by Gavin and Wyatt. Honestly, you'd rather leave this place as soon as possible.
What if House was in his house?
No magic. Okay, bye. Where are we
we
going,
go.
though?
Yeah, where would we go?
Oh,
Maybe
probably
to
the dude, right? The
Yeah.
refinery? Like, hey, did you know that Justin was planning on robbing you?
yeah. Sin.
Hey, Tyrion?
Yeah.
Yeah, I killed that guy.
Oh.
Back at the house, what was that all about? I've never seen you get that angry before. And you said it was your house.
Yeah, it was my house.
It was? Ever since we arrived in the city, you haven't really been yourself. If you want to talk about it,
I'm fine, and I don't want to talk about it.
You're not fine. I can see it on your face. Please, just talk to me.
It's none of your business.
Oh.
Came out a lot louder than you wanted it to. Celeste, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to... Without a word, she quickly walks out of you.
Oh.
Slicer.
What?
JT, why'd you do that?
Yeah.
Why'd you do that, Spider-Man?
Spider-Man. Yeah, we just went in here and just.
What do you think about this?
I'm surprised. I'm
About a
surprised.
robber? I guess he wouldn't know about the robbery.
About
Maybe
the Eye
him.
Taker. There we go. Jerkison, have you ever heard about this criminal named the Eye Taker?
Who?
Me?
Oh yeah, that was my old name. That name does sound familiar, but I don't know much more than that. I try my best to avoid those sorts of people. You know, you understand. Those people are not human. Perhaps someone else might know more about them. Maybe the best friend.
Maybe the ship, man. Well, I guess I hate that girl.
Well,
Fucking,
profiles? Can I present?
fucking leave her. Yeah, him.
No.
Fuck him.
No. I could have like it doesn't make sense that there was like an intro bit here, and then the only thing is, nah, I don't know the guy. You know?
Yeah.
No, you don't even have
Everybody-
Justin's meeting?
It's weird.
Tried to transmutation?
You should notify Dracogen about the traces of transmutation you
Yeah.
found. But perhaps you should wait until you obtain more information. After all, knowing about a potential saboteur might unnecessarily stress him out, even more if you don't have more information. Okay.
Okay, so there's more to know.
Okay.
Such a shame. I don't know why I changed. Such a shame what happened to Justin. I can't believe an accident like this happened under my watch.
He seems sincere, but you're a little skeptical of him.
I fucking hate that kid.
No.
Just a shame.
What would you know about the... would you know anything about the blockade surrounding the city?
It's such a shame. I know that the King's Guard is involved, but that's about all I know. I am a bit curious as to what's caused such a stir. But I suppose I have more pressing matters to focus on right now. You know, the murder.
That's it? Okay.
That's surprised, yeah.
Hmm.
I haven't gone to Town Square in a while.
Yeah. Who's there?
I guess
Her.
it's just to talk to the assistant
Yeah.
area.
Maybe talk to your friend. Or the guy.
Harbor Master might know something. We haven't used him in a bit.
Yeah, use them once. What do you want?
Show him the eyes.
Show him the eye.
Orson, do you know about a criminal named the Eye Taker?
That's right, he took mine!
The Eye Taker, that bastard has my eye!
He might actually.
Yeah, actually.
Why did he turn into Vince McMahon?
Where is the Undertaker? The Eye Taker.
I'm gonna call the Eye Taker.
Where is he? Where's the Eye Taker? Where do you hear that name?
So you do know about them.
I do. I've learned to keep up my distance from him over the years. The Eye Taker is the criminal kingpin of this region. Every large criminal undertaking in this region happens under his watch.
He's that big of a deal?
Of course he is. He took my eye. More importantly, how did you hear about him, legal boy?
From what I heard, Justin Way owed him a huge debt.
Justin owed him? I know he used to run around with a bunch of rogues, but I never met. By the Scaled Lord. Hey, Bahamut reference.
The caretaker might be involved in Justin's death. You know someone... Do you think someone like him could have been behind this?
Oh, there's a saying we have about what happens when you get on his bad tide. He takes your eye. Okay, yeah. There it is.
Now, definitely adds another angle to the case. There are still some elements that don't make sense. Need some time to work through it all. You should go to Dracogen first. Okay, well, whoops.
Talking mad shit for someone with an eye taking
Here.
Talking mad shit for a person who's missing an eye. I see you've talked to the missing eye man. Hello, Mr. Cooper. I trust you're doing good.
We are, for the most part. We spent some time looking into the accident and the people who knew Justin. I think there might be more to this case than meets the eye.
Oh, on God.
We spent some time explaining your findings. He seems troubled when you explain the traces of transmutation that you found on the guardrail. He's even more taken aback when you mentioned Justin's supposed plan to rob him.
I hate commoners. This is quite a lot to take in.
You missing any valuables in your safe right now?
No, actually, but
What is it?
after the incident, I did a careful inspection of the building. When I checked my office, I noticed that the lock on the safe was disengaged.
The safe was opened? You said there wasn't anything missing.
That's right. When I saw the safe open like that, I was already worried that I'd been robbed. When I double-checked the contents, everything was accounted for. Because of that, I just assumed I'd forgotten to lock it.
That doesn't make any sense. Maybe it was just a coincidence.
What could that mean? Like, if he was gonna go through through the plan, do you think he had like a second, like, maybe I shouldn't be doing this?
Everything's there. He might have, like, he chickened out when he actually got there.
Yeah, because it's like,
Maybe he did want to turn his life around, but it's just like, I have to do
I need
something.
money.
You know, like, the eye taker is pounding on my door. If I don't do something, I'm a dead man, you know?
Yeah.
And he was like, okay, I'll rob my boss, and then...
But that's it. That's it.
And then that's it. I'm not going to do anything else with the guy.
And then
Gets there,
so happened,
Cracks the safe, and it's just like, I can't do this. This guy's helping me. You know, like...
And then shit pops off and whatever's happening in that area.
So he tries to leave, because I'm assuming his office is going to be upstairs and, like, on the way of, like, the broken railway, and that's why Justin was there.
I think it's kind of crazy, though, that no one, like, saw... Well, I mean, I guess if he's quote-unquote a rogue, he might have snuck by, but if it was in the evening, it's kind of crazy.
Oh, it is dark, you know.
That is true, yeah, the way they described it was dark.
And also, people didn't really see his face of the guy falling in, just that he was already unconscious or something. And there could be, you know, illusion magic at play or something like that.
True. Could be still alive. I believe that if it weren't for where my office is located.
What do you mean? There it
The
is.
walkway that Justin fell from leads to my office.
Yep. So he was definitely chickening out, and on his way back, saw the other people that were not supposed to be there. Said, "Hey, what are you doing here?" I'm like, just walk past him.
You're not supposed to be here.
And then I accidentally shoved him into the vat.
Yeah.
Wrong place, wrong time. Just in the way.
So the question remains: why was somebody like weakening?
Because they were trying to kill him. If the walkway leads to his office, they were weakening what he would pass by every day.
Yeah, they weren't trying to specifically kill him. They were just trying to kill anyone who was gonna walk there.
I think they might have been trying to take out
I think
this
it was
dude.
him. Yeah, they were trying
You
to
think
kill
so?
him specifically because he's the nobles' competition as the main thing, and also if the owner of this place goes down, who better to swoop in and buy it back up?
I meant not specifically Justin. That's what I meant.
No,
no,
not Justin.
Dracogen.
Dracogen.
Yeah.
They were trying to
yes.
kill Dracogen.
Yeah, Dracogen.
Because
And that explains. Wait, hold on. That explains why the walkway itself had transmutation magic on it as well, and not just the handguard.
Yeah, he was trying to just fuck it all completely.
You're trying to get.
Because that's a double whammy. It's one, guy's dead. Two, it proves that this place can't be. It's just horribly maintained.
And he can take over it if he wants
Yeah, so who better to come in, buy it all up, and then upscale the place?
Yeah.
Then a noble. Yep. Fuck him. There's a window there that overlooks the refinery.
And that would explain why Justin was there in the first place.
I don't want to suspect one of my employees, especially one that isn't alive to defend himself from such accusations. But it just all fits too perfectly together. Except for one thing.
Why wasn't anything stolen? Well, regardless, I think you have a pretty good case.
So does this mean you'll represent me?
After what I've discovered, I won't just stand by and let Von Sanctus have his way.
Look at this cold face!
He looks like Frank saw it.
I think he did it.
I think he knew the rest was shit. Yeah, the fucking walkway was shit. Very unwise.
Also, I like he has this massive backpack back here.
Yeah.
That's funny.
It is nice.
He has a wide ass back too. Look at that. It looks
But
like fucking.
Well, that's a backpack back here.
It looks like Ook shell.
With that face and that pose, he reminds me of the Wandering Master Salesman from Zelda.
Oh, you're right. He's got the same exact look to him.
He's rubbing his
Big
hands
backpack
together.
as well.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Well spoken. Fucking change it.
It's-
Whoa. No, I'd be canceled.
This is the straw that broke the camel's back.
Well spoken. No. Well spoken. I'm glad to have you on my side, Mr. Cuthbert.
Anyway, regardless of why, someone clearly magically tampered with the site of the accident. I doubt the court will find you at fault for what happened. Although,
What's wrong?
civil cases are a lot less strict than criminal cases. If we present evidence suggesting foul play using magic,
You'll treat this exactly like our other cases.
yeah,
Weird.
they might stall the trial until they find out what actually happened. For this accident, all we have to go on is witness accounts. Finding concrete evidence of what happened could very well be impossible. But the idea of hunting down the mage responsible sounds very tempting.
Yeah, fucking imagine it's like, okay, the civil case is ready to go, and then Mr. Cuthbert is like, actually, this is a murder case. Huh?
You're fucking complaining.
Yeah, the fucking lawyer is like, I thought, can we have a one normal case? Look, every time you show up, there's always shit!
4 fucking seconds.
Took you 4 fucking seconds to find another
It
murder.
4 months! 4 weeks! Looks like you have your work cut out for you. I just hope things turn out okay in the end.
And with Von Sanctus on the other side of this, who knows what might happen. It'll be best to keep your wits about you.
I'm just wondering how
Trial!
Steelwind's gonna be involved with this if she was involved with the other case. I can't believe this. I have more important. Well, I guess they would just put her on the case. I can't believe this. I have more important things to do than resolve your petty squabbles for you. Yes, the missing ship you betrothed.
Of your betrothed? Huh. Interesting.
Of me.
Oh, that's her man. That's the guy. That's the prince.
her. Yeah.
Listen, the sooner you help me resolve this mess with Dracogen, the sooner you can return to being the prince's lapdog. That is to say, once I'm not preoccupied with this case, House Von Sanctus can provide the resources that you and the Inquisition need. I suppose I don't have a choice, do I? Well, at least this case should be relatively straightforward.
Walks in the court. Oh, god damn it.
It's like, Tyrion, nice to see you. Oh, fuck me.
Oh no.
Why are you here for a civil case?
Funny.
Court is now in trial for the session for the Stephanic. Stefan.
Chachi, you okay?
Ribs.
Fire ribs!
Joke.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor, even though Tyrion's here.
The fences are also ready. So.
Very well. Let's begin the proceedings. Prosecutor Steelwind, please list the charges.
The defendant is charged with criminal negligence in the death of Justin Way. The death occurred on the RNX Arcane Refinery last night. I nailed it. Mr. Way was an employee of the Dracogen Trading Company, a company owned by the defendant. During work hours, the victim accidentally broke a poorly maintained safety rail and fell into a vat of corrosive chemicals. Attempts to save his life failed, and his body almost fully dissolved.
Jesus Christ!
So there's still pieces of him out there.
Yeah, that's what they had said before. They found traces of his body.
But, jeez.
I see. What a gruesome end.
The defendant displayed clear negligence in maintaining the refinery facilities. As such, the responsibility for Mr. Way's death falls squarely on his shoulders. To begin, the prosecution would like to call Noah Morrison to the stand.
That's great. Did you hear about the ship that vanished?
What?
God damn it.
Whoa.
Did you know about that? Fuck. Witness, please. Every time I see you!
I
Witness,
walk in the
please
door, I see your fucking face, and I know what I'm gonna get!
It's like there's always more to the shit. Witness, please state your name and occupation for the court.
Yeah.
Witness.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, my name's Noah Morris.
Why is that your way of getting into the voice?
I mean, to be fair, I do the same shit sometimes.
Well, because he's a beer, and that's the thing to remember. Yabba dabba doo.
Oh,
Yabba
yeah,
dabba doo.
dabba doo. Okay.
That's what I mean, I do the same thing with, what's it? I go, eh, and then I'm like, yes.
I remember that. That was like, I think that was the first like getting into the voice bit we had. Carlos, whenever he had to do Miles, would go like,
I would go. Even back then, that some stuff never changed. You know.
Yeah, that's how tactics.
That's what I did back in
Voice acting, man.
I did that.
grade. I want to say.
I had phrases for most of my characters. Like, I remember Black Clothes was Fool Bright.
Fool bright.
I know with the female audience, the female characters, I'll go or like make a noise in that sense of direction because I used to be just like, oh my god, the way I would try to get into there.
For
And
Columbia, it was just oh.
Oh. I want to rewatch that now. Oh.
Well, no, that was for what Evan did.
That was Evan?
He
Oh,
did a
okay.
different voice for
And then we have fucking what's his name, Mr. Justice. Every
He's a
time.
different being.
Have you
I think that was just what he said.
Have you guys watched
that's
Super
the
Troopers?
Meekins. That's how to get the Meekins voice.
What did you say, Evan?
You guys watch Super Troopers?
I've seen
I
it.
feel like I've heard of it. I don't know.
I based my Clavier voice off of that one scene where they stopped the like German couple.
Yeah, and they just go, oh yeah. It's just like the most like stereotypical.
I think
Yeah.
I've heard the bit before.
I don't remember if I did anything to get into the Clavier voice.
Well, because he was kind of just like this.
He was the dude, bro.
Yeah,
He was
he
like,
was.
yeah.
He was. Yeah, he was just sort of.
Money forehead.
Yeah.
Air forehead.
Air forehead.
Yeah, he was like a dude, bro, but with, like from a foreign country.
Fräulein, you know, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So let's dig in and pig out.
Yeah.
It's Clavier.
Where?
Yeah, he was scared. Where?
Where? I'm trying to like think. No, the Edgeworth one is like that, like just make some noises and then then there was whenever he would like shrug and like shake his head with like that one pose he does where he like has.
Yeah.
That's when I would go that like a butler.
He just went, eh. I thought it was. I thought you did the laugh. Maybe it was for you.
Memory leak Edgeworth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would just make a buzzer noise like as like like you can do it.
What was the finger wag then? He's like,
No, I just did like I didn't do
Oh,
anything
yeah.
creative.
Okay.
Just imagining Phoenix now going like sheepy.
Your Honor, she be hagging on my hacket till I quarry.
And Edward's going.
She caught me stroganoff, so now we have beef. She be beefing on my. She be stroking on my beef till I'm off.
I'm trying to. Yeah, so yeah, I know yours. Your big one was Fulbright. You did that like whenever you needed to get into.
I remember for Zeke's back when we were playing the like unofficial translation.
Yeah.
The word like no wait, was Nipponese? Nipponese was in the official one.
That's official. Yeah, he just
That
called them
is
Japs.
official.
He just called them Japs in the unofficial.
Yeah, I remember my thing in when we were doing Zeke's was foolish nip.
Yeah, nipple boy.
Yeah, I
Remember
never
nipple
said
boy.
Nipponese. I just said you nips.
Which honestly sounds worse somehow. You
Yeah, Nip sounds bad.
He had a good reason for being racist, so it
Yeah,
doesn't
it's
count.
not good racism.
I'm trying to think what voice I gave. Like, what was the? Because I knew Leighton was gonna be like a British guy. I'm trying to think like what initiated, and maybe the.
I think just listening to his voice, because like he had a voice in the original.
He had a voice like,
yeah.
all right, gentlemen. And then I made, and
And
then
then he just kind of copied the voice.
yeah, and then fucking just. I love my first line. It's like, Nathan's apprentice, ready to go. And I went, shut up, Luke.
And he-
Shut up, Luke. And you're like, it already started. Shut up, Luke.
Don't be scared.
Don't be
Hey,
terrified.
detective, check up these.
Did you ever think for
these nuts.
to get into Barnum, Evan? I forget if you did something.
I don't think so.
Mark.
Who? Was AJ
Barnum.
Barnum.
Or were you
Yeah.
Barnum?
AJ was Barnum. AJ
Okay,
was Barnum.
I should make like a thing for Barton where it's just like a recolored Barnum.
I need to. Maybe I should do like the way I do. Not what is it? Not the voice maybe it's the voice collage or the voice reels. I just have my characters that I've done for.
Yeah, you make your voice promo thing, but they're all just horrifically violent responses to like ad libs.
I should kill you for that.
I should kill you for that bull. Yeah, it's all the clips.
You apply to like some fucking actual job. It's like, hey, here's my voice reel.
Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas, bitch.
I should fucking kill you for that bullshit, man. What the fuck was even that?
Oh, that was
I'll
in
burn down his whole family
Investigations
fucking
2.
farm.
I still go back and watch that clip sometimes. That clip gives me life. I love it so much.
I feel like
is the lamest shit. I should fucking kill
you for that bullshit, pal. I think the underrated one that I like more is the fucking. It's like, will you help? It's like, can I ask for your help for this? It's like, you can at this minute. I'm gonna
do it.
You really like that one.
It was funny. Fucking, I just really like to give a fucking voice reel, but it's just you being horrifically violent. Like,
Yeah, they're like, we have a character. It's just like the most horrific character. It's like, why would you assume that?
Here's my my V Shoujo audition.
Yeah, the fucking. It's like, I just have something in my eye. Yeah, my fist. If you keep fucking around. Oh my god.
Fucking V Shoujo audition. Hi V Shoujo. Here's my voice reel.
Here's my talent.
Here's what I can do
Violence.
to people.
We are not a threat to the LGBTQ. We are a promise.
Was that the same stream as the fucking?
Probably not.
As
I think
as
it's during the
V
charity.
Shoujo like charity.
Yeah,
Dirty.
maybe.
That was during the third case of Greatest Attorney 2. It was in the middle of the
You're
Great
right.
Division
You're
trial.
right. You're right. Real quick. Do I have any things that I do to get into voices? Because I genuinely don't know. Other than the Meekin's like,
You go,
"Close."
Ah! You go, ah! You go fucking ah! And then you get into voice.
Yeah, it's
Funny.
like you do the Maya voice for 2 seconds. Go,
Oh yeah.
and then you go to the voice.
Yeah,
you
that's true.
you expel it from your body like a demon.
Yeah, fucking Maya is like, okay, I need to ah! And then it's,
I like put a needle into my veins and I drain all of the testosterone from my body.
you do all the morphine in the vein and ah! And I'm ready to go. All right. Did I read this?
I don't think so.
It's my understanding that you witnessed the accident that night. Am I correct? He's like, what the fuck just happened?
We've been standing here for the past 5 minutes.
What were
You've
you
been
talking
staring
about?
at me. I can see you. What?
Evan.
What? I did. I forgot this guy existed.
Yeah, I like to think it's just us in the crowd talking about this shit, and she's just waiting for us to shut up. Could you please testify to the court about what you witnessed?
Imagine being in a
Damn, but-
courtroom and occasionally you just hear the gallery go, spare ribs!
Stop!
Joke.
Shut
It's just
up!
us, and we're like, we get kicked out, but we somehow always get back in.
I mean, we had this bit where we were the fucking those 3 labyrinthian knights in the.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I was
forgot about
specifically
that.
the black one too.
it worked.
It worked. It was funny.
Was that during the 11 like?
Yeah, the
people
set-
Yeah,
that-
the
yeah,
11
yeah, yeah.
fucking. I missed that, honestly.
Oh,
was
the
funny.
vigilante.
I might
Yeah.
want to go back and rewatch that. That was funny as hell.
Oh yeah, that was
Hang
great.
on, hang on, hang on.
Hang on, hang on. Jesus Christ!
They should bring Hang On back. I love that.
Hang
That-
on.
That was such a good, like, soundbite and concept, too. Like,
me.
It's just not as potent.
Yeah,
Just
but
like,
there's.
he brings up like his inner Brooklyn. Just goes, hang on.
Hang on, what the fuck are y'all doing?
Yo, slow the fuck down. I can't listen to all you at once.
Hang on!
Phoenix of viewers from Baltimore.
hey, I'm defending here.
Hey, I'm defending!
Yo, slow your roll there. It ain't a race.
You lost, buddy!
Where's the fire?
No, don't say that to them! Where's the fire?
Uh-oh.
Ring the bell! Don't ring the bell!
You say, where's the fire in front of, what was his name?
Belduke.
Bell.
Say it in front of what's her name? She'd probably have fucking.
Darklaw.
Yeah, Darklaw.
I gotta say, I think Belduke was my favorite character in that game. He had such a, like, narratively, his part was big, but, like, in the actual story, like, we saw him, it was pretty small. But I liked Belduke a lot.
He's a
Cool
bro.
character. Yeah.
He invented the cure to his friend's illness before he died.
I love Belduke. He's such a Chad.
He fucking
Uh,
died. Unfortunately.
Back to this old dude.
Yeah.
I was shown a visitor around the city, and for some reason he really wanted to see the Oranax arcane refinery. He was inspecting the machines there when suddenly Mosorika ran up to us. She was desperately trying to tell us something, but there was just too much noise. After a while, she just pointed at the walkway overlooking the refinery. That's where we saw someone fall into that accursed vat. There was a guardrail that should have prevented him from falling, but he broke through it as he fell.
Holy shit!
I see. So there was a safety rail that should have protected the victim.
The judge always looks like he's saying some shit.
Yes.
Hold on, I gotta put because it's just like it's the stare. It'd be the one thing if it was just like, oh man, shock, but like it's fucking like he's staring at us like, did y'all hear that shit?
Shorty's like a melody.
Charlie's fucking.
Like a pox.
Did you hear about that soldier boy? Well, tell him.
Tell him about that. You will testify to the court about that soldier boy.
Crank that even. Crank that soldier boy.
Guard, crank that soldier boy.
And now.
Slap his nuts.
Throw it back, guard.
Make haste. Crank the soldier boy.
Turn that soldier boy. They have to fucking.
Oh my lord.
Yeah.
I can't get over that fucking video of the soldier boy song, but to the beat of Uncle Hero's song, like Leaves from the Vine. They're like,
Oh no, I don't want to hear that. I
soldier
don't.
boy, crank that.
I don't want to hear that, Carlos.
I fucking love it so much.
I thought you were
that-
talking about the Evangelion where he's cranking the fucking ding, 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 back and forth. I hate hearing that. I don't even know Avatar that much. I mean, like I watched it when I was a kid, some of it, but okay, every time I hear "Leaf from the Vine," even without context, like I know what happens now, but without the context, I was just like, I can't hear this. It sounds so sad. It will destroy me.
The voice actor, like that was his last episode before he
Yeah.
died too. Like that's real
Yeah, that's
sad.
crazy.
It's really sad. And then, I think they talked about it how like the voice actor who like tried to did
Who
replace
came in
him. It was just
after,
like
yeah.
it was just
I'll
like it
never
was. Yeah, I will never be him. That literally, I'll never be him.
No, it was like people were like, oh, sing the song. It's like that's his song. That's not
Yeah.
mine.
Yeah, like I don't think I would even feel comfortable about it. Yes, however, upon closer inspection, the city guard found that the rails were extremely rusted. They were clearly poorly maintained by the company.
See, I liked this because this isn't just like oversight from the guards. It's real like this is like there's precedent for why this is being treated so nonchalantly.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that
one
there's
is, like-
also another case going on.
Yeah,
like-
there's one big like a noble's whole boat disappeared, so that's why they're.
It's
So,
like, okay, get rid of this case. There's literally there's something more major happening, which
Yeah.
probably not knock
Yeah.
on wood, but like it's probably connected to this somehow.
it's more, yeah, obviously, but like it's.
Yeah.
I appreciate the them explaining why it is being treated nonchalant instead of just like, we just don't do our job.
Yeah,
You know,
it's
there's
not like the
more to it.
cops being
I'm
like,
not feeling like it
Yeah.
today.
Yeah, it's
we're
like,
not
oh,
gonna
this case.
investigate this.
"Bro, this is the third case."
Fulbright moment.
I see, and this negligence is the basis for the prosecution's charges. No, you don't understand. Fulbright was fake, so of course you do bad job.
Jesus Christ, it's so
Damn, still
dumb.
gotta.
Yeah,
Why was he even there then? You fucking.
but
Wouldn't he get?
Please!
Wouldn't he put himself in danger by doing that? No, wait there. Are you trying to present the traces of transmutation? Are you going to present the traces of transmutation we found?
Can't help but feel like there's something in Morrison's testimony that doesn't add up. Right now, those traces are the only defense we have against Von Sanctus's accusation. It's not a piece I want to use just yet. And once you use that piece, who knows how the judge will react? Not much has changed with Morrison's testimony. However, you've collected a lot more evidence since you last spoke to him. Is there anything you found that contradicts his testimony?
Yeah, imagine just pairing him up against Friend's testimony.
Yeah. Are we
But
pressing all, or
I mean,
are we...
might as well. I'm curious
can.
what he has to say.
Fuck it, it's been a minute, man.
This is the patron you mentioned before. Am I correct, Morrison? You?
You?
Me.
Aster seemed keen on keeping his identity hidden, and it'd probably be best to leave it at that. Aside from being a mage, he hasn't given you much reason to suspect him. For now, or at least...
Oh fuck.
You okay?
Yeah, hold on. I didn't realize. Ugh. Are you referring to Mazurika Tudor? I fucked it.
Mosorica, Tudor.
Mosorica. I don't give a shit. I'm the prosecution, owner of the local cafe.
Based. For whatever reason, she was also there and witnessed the accident. I just like a witness going like, I don't fucking know.
Aye.
What's happening?
She was there. Yes, we are.
on.
We are already well aware of that.
Mosorica's testimony...
There you go. Into the Maya voice.
Mosorica's testimony was a lot less detailed than Morrison and Aster's testimony. She's probably more focused on saving Justin than taking in the surroundings. But are there any points where her testimony doesn't add up with Morrison's?
She was there to help the robbery happen.
True. And this noise came from the machines in the refinery, I suppose.
Those machines were loud as all hell. I could barely hear myself think with all that noise. There was no way I could hear young Mosorica over all that.
You mentioned you saw someone fall into the vat. Did you not recognize the person?
Well, I didn't know the lad personally, and it was pretty far away. I couldn't get a good look at the person.
Maybe you should keep a pin on that detail. Anyway, could you go into more detail about the moment you witnessed the accident?
Wait, now that I know that the mob is involved in this, it gets more suspicious. Doesn't, like, weakening a guardrail so that somebody has an accident sound like a mob hit to you guys?
It
No,
does.
Me.
It seems like something that a noble would pay a mobster to do.
Yeah, like it does, but at the same time, yeah, I was about to say.
I want him sleeping with the fishes. You got him,
I'd say-
boss.
I won't do real world versions, but you know what I'm talking about when I say real world versions.
It can explain the wanting.
Oh, fuck. Throw him into the steel vat.
It could explain why he tried to save him at first. Like, oh, you still owe me money. Hold on, wait a second. This
This
actually
works
better.
better for the nobles, actually. It doesn't have to be the nobles directly.
Evan?
Of course. What did you want to know about?
Oh, goodness. Okay. What happened
Uh-oh.
to the guardrail? What was Mosarika doing? What was Aster doing? What was the guardrail? Was the guardrail Shimmeros before it broke? I'm assuming it's going to be the first one that matters.
That makes
right?
most sense, yeah.
Because it's like, oh, it broke apart like cardboard. But, like, do we want to go through all these? Probably.
I don't know if we...
We don't really need to, and doing so,
If
I
we
think
don't
would
need
cost
to.
a lot of time.
Well, the
so-
faction, like, the fact that it's here for it makes me think that we have to.
Just to see, I mean, do
Well,
we
it's one
know
of those things,
exactly?
like, I think it's one of those things from like last case and also in Ace Attorney where it'll be like, okay, choose one of these that like you want to add to the testimony kind of thing.
Okay, that's what I mean. Like, what? Oh, okay, I think you were saying this entire thing just wasn't important.
No,
I guess
this top one I meant, but like, do we
Yeah,
care
yeah.
about these three?
No,
down
it's fine.
here?
No, we usually don't do.
Okay.
We usually don't do that anyway. So.
What happened to the guardrail just before Justin fell?
Well, I saw him lean on it. It should have prevented him from falling out the walkway. But the rail broke the instant he put his weight on it. That's how he fell into the vat.
I see. Could you please include that detail into your testimony?
No. If you think it'll help.
Alright, what if they did say no? Like, what would happen? Like, okay, continue on.
All right,
He won.
sure.
No case.
And you saw the guardrail break.
Aye, it was hard to see most things from that distance, but I definitely noticed that. It definitely made an impression on me. It's like those rails were made of cardboard.
Which only proves our point. A properly maintained guardrail should not have broken that easily.
You shouldn't present the magical traces yet. There might be something more you can get out of Morrison's testimony. So probably not that one then. Not much has changed about Morrison's account of the events. Re-examine everything. You spoke with him.
I want to shave my fucking
not what I want.
face.
Why?
Cause I'm getting to the point where my mustache is like in my mouth. But I can't shave because I have bumps on my fucking chin, and I don't want the witch doctor goatee. If you know what I'm talking about.
No, I know what you mean. Yeah.
They just have everything shaved except the goatee. It makes me seem like a villain. I mean, I could do that one day. I'll probably do it when I'm like in my 60s or 80s.
Maybe ask what she was doing. See if we can get
Yeah.
that testimony out of him.
Yeah, because like no one
Because she
seems
didn't
to have
see
mentioned
it.
her.
Yeah,
Yeah, she didn't see the
it,
whole
so That being the case might say like,
It's-
oh hey, there's doubt on this testimony because Mosarika
Yeah.
didn't see
Yeah.
anything. That kind of
It
thing.
was weird. She like looked like she pushed him in.
Oh, now that I think about it.
Yeah.
What was Mosarika doing the moment you saw Justin fall?
I told you, didn't I? She was the one who pointed to the walkway in the first place. That's how we saw Justin fall.
I see. Could you please include that detail in your testimony?
Can we just move on to the parts we don't know? We
Okay,
keep
okay, so
repeating
then-
the parts that we know already about the case.
Sarika
Well,
was.
that's what.
I
That's
mean,
what it is.
that is what
Yeah.
testimony is, and also this is the
Yeah.
first testimony as well, which is usually the establishing testimony.
He's like,
Yeah.
I just
Well, I
feel
mean, we're asking the question. We gotta.
Bro, we got to. Even if we know it's like legal.
Sarika was the one who brought your attention to the walkway.
yeah, and if it weren't for her, we wouldn't have seen Justin fall.
I see. Okay, that's
Yeah,
it.
so that just go against her testimony.
Yeah. 5% Rika's testimony. None of the accident was Rika's order, so Justin Way fell off the walkway. After seeing him fall, she tried to get the attention of Aster and Noah Morrison, but they couldn't understand it because of that. Okay. That's when we saw Justin fall. So it's got to be this one, right?
Yeah, it makes the most sense. It's
Actually, hold
after,
on.
so.
Let me save first, just so that we don't have to go through all of this again. Okay.
Objection!
Kill
Oh,
yourself.
Jesus. What?
What?
Whoa!
Witness,
know you.
you said you saw the victim fall into the vat. Did this happen before, during, or after Mosarika tried to get your attention?
It was definitely after. If it weren't for the commotion she made, I would have looked up there in the first place.
Just as you thought, but what does this mean? Morrison, I spoke with Mosarika about what she saw. She said she saw...
She sells on the seashore.
I said that perfectly, but I still was like, oh my god. She said
Yeah.
that she saw Justin fall off the walkway, then rush to you for help.
Aye, that sounds about right.
No, Morrison, it actually doesn't.
Huh?
What's like a Muppet in this? Like,
He does look like a fucking Muppet. Waka waka.
That's such a weird way to say that. That sounds about right. No, it doesn't.
nuh-uh.
No, what do you mean no?
What do you mean,
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Mosarika saw Justin fall before she went to get help. How did you see him fall after she came to you for help?
That's what I'm saying!
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's what we were all saying. We all caught that
Yeah.
ahead of time.
Yeah.
Morrison, Mosarika came to you for help. This was in reaction to seeing Justin fall off the walkway. If that's true, then how could you have possibly seen Justin fall off the walkway again afterward?
I have no idea.
Mr. Cuthbert, you're disputing the witness testimony over a minor detail. That's not minor.
Minor?
That's not minor.
It's entirely
Well, in the
possible
sense
that
that, like, someone just could have misremembered. Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah. No, I understand, but like, my goodness.
it's entirely possible that Mr. Morrison or Miss Tudor simply misremembered.
I highly doubt that Morrison misremembered the order of what happened. His testimony matches up exactly with the testimony of his companion.
Then Miss Tudor must be the one who's mistaken.
Why would she be
I
going
don't
to get
agree
help?
with Miss Stewart. Yeah.
Mm.
These conflicting accounts seem extremely minor.
The prosecution's case is based off of the broken guardrail, and only 3 individuals witnessed Justin Way break said guardrail. The defense asserts that these 3 witness accounts must be consistent with each other. Otherwise, this evidence is not strong enough to find my client liable.
Please, the break in the guardrail is directly over the vat. That is enough physical evidence. It proves that the victim fell in because of the railing because the railing broke.
How do we know that the guardrail wasn't broken by some other event?
That's ludicrous.
Bring him out. Luda!
Luda!
You
Archmage ludicrous.
Archmage Luda. He's the Archmage of lunacy.
Yeah, they just got him in the back. Bring him out.
If Vin Diesel comes out, I don't know.
That's ridiculous. You're clearly just playing devil's advocate.
I mean, shut up.
But I also find the defense's assertion dubious.
Dubious.
I love that word.
Little creature.
However, I see no harm in allowing Miss Tudor to testify to what she saw.
Oh.
Rika saw a lot less than Morrison and Astor did, and her testimony was a lot less detailed. But the one detail she did remember is that she saw Justin fall off the walkway. Hopefully her testimony might clear up what happened.
Or not.
Merlef, please escort Miss Tudor to the witness stand.
She's not even here. She's like, what the fuck?
God,
Oh,
she's
so
short.
tiny. She's so tiny.
She really is.
Witness, please state your name and occupation with the courtroom.
I think, yeah.
This is probably Rika's first time testifying in a courtroom. She'll be okay. Oh, God.
As if I need such introductions, but allow me to indulge you all.
Oh, Lord.
He's like, no.
That's funny. It's like, oh, no.
Oh, God.
Is she seriously doing that here?
I am Mosarika Tudor, Dark Lord of Aranax, High Archmage of Cadminium Flames, and business proprietor of Sweet Confections.
I see. I'm not aware we were in the presence of such a renowned individual.
Isn't the judge?
Wait, does he actually believe her?
That's what a judge should be.
Your Honor, Mosarika
Yeah,
Tudor is
I
the
know.
owner of a local cafe in Oranax.
But isn't she also the High Archmage?
I am.
No, she really isn't.
Tyrion, you're ruining my flow. Yeah, stop ruining her flow, Tyrion.
You would say that your flow is the most disrupted right now. Anyways, Miss Tudor, you were at Aranax Refinery on the night of the accident. Carmina Accidente. And you witnessed the moment. Carmina just shows up out of nowhere.
Why the fuck am I always in these situations?
God damn it, not again!
The Spella, we need to get out of here. Who's the Spella?
And you witnessed the moment that the victim fell off the walkway. Am I correct?
Yeah, that's right.
According to your statement. God fucking means. According to your statement, you ran up to Morrison after you saw Justin fall off the walkway. The problem is that there's a contradiction between both your testimonies.
There's a contradiction?
Morrison testified that he didn't see the victim fall into the vat until after you had approached him. That wouldn't make sense, though. You saw the victim fall off the walkway before you ran up to Morrison. Morrison couldn't have possibly seen the victim fall again after that.
Oh, I think I see what happened.
You do?
I think you're misunderstanding what I said before.
Please don't. I misunderstand you? If that's true, could you please testify to the court exactly what happened?
I think you misunderstood me. I agree.
You have no
In
case.
every detail you can muster.
Sure.
Where did I get all these emotes from?
I don't know.
Oh, you probably just got a random sub.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I
I'm
was
old.
at the refinery when I heard a strange sound from the walkway. When I looked to see what it was, I saw that Justin had tumbled over the guardrail.
That doesn't add up. Tumbled over the guardrail?
Over?
Over instead of breaking it?
And meanwhile, Stone Cold Steve Austin kicked through it.
But he hadn't fallen into the vat yet. I saw him barely hanging onto the edge of the platform. I didn't know how to get to the walkway from there, so I looked for help on the grounds and found Mr. Morrison. He must have seen Justin lose his grip of the ledge and fall off into the vat after that.
That's not what they testified.
That's not what you said.
She may have saw the original incident.
Yeah, I guess to be fair, she might not have seen, like, the actual... She might not know about the whole thing being busted open and broken.
Yeah.
She's
maybe
saying
not.
that there were, like, 2 phases to it. He, like, started to fall off, and then she freaked out and got this guy, and then he fell off.
Yeah, then they saw,
Is this
then they
gonna
saw
be-
him busted.
Is this going to be a recipe for turnabout situation?
Like, there were 2 crimes that happened.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
2 simultaneous.
That's cool.
Yeah, or a crime that was replicated in order to make it look like something else happened. Huh.
Yeah.
So the victim didn't immediately fall into the vat. He was hanging onto the edge of the walkway.
What you told me.
That would explain how Mr. Morrison saw the victim fall into the vat after Miss Tudor saw him fall off the walkway.
Is somebody gonna get T-grade? That's not the bottle. The bottle was brown.
In any case, Mr. Cuthbert, you may begin your cross-examination.
You can begin to try.
You can check their testimonies, the Noble and Morrison. Because I thought they said, like, they saw him, like...
most Ricatorder are frantically attached to the... Tell them something, but they couldn't hear. They
Yeah,
noticed
lean
that
and
most
break.
Yeah. Like,
Okay,
it
so-
broke away like cardboard, they said.
Okay, and she's saying he went over. So
Yeah.
That's bizarre. I'm assuming that's the contradiction, but...
Yeah. What kind of sound did you hear?
I'm not quite sure. If I had to guess, I'd say it sounded like the sound of metal hitting metal.
I thought she was
Metal
gonna
hitting
say I'm
metal.
not telling.
The refinery walkway is made out of metal, so perhaps the sound she heard was something metallic colliding with the walkway. Did something shake the walkway and make Justin lose his balance? So this was the moment you saw Justin fall off the walkway.
Yeah,
And you said that he fell over the guardrail?
I did, but I'm not sure how it happened. I think something caused him to lose his balance. He tumbled over the guardrail and fell right off the walkway.
Interesting.
Mm,
But that's
funny you
still
should say
doesn't, funny you should say that. It still doesn't explain why Morrison saw him fall after you ran for him to help.
Well, I did see Justin fall from the walkway.
He was hanging onto the ledge. Was there anyone around to help him back up?
I didn't see anyone around, but I really wasn't paying attention to that. I was just focused on saving him before he fell. I assumed that if anybody was nearby, they'd immediately try to help him.
I'll be
And
back.
did you see another individual with him? So yeah.
Yeah, I did. I tried to explain to him and his friend what was going on, but they couldn't hear me over the machines.
Well, that does match the testimonies that he and Aster gave you. Did you also see this moment?
No, I didn't. I was busy trying to talk to Mr. Morrison that I didn't see it. I didn't even know what happened until after they shut down the machines.
If only Rika had seen the moment that Justin fell off too. You'd have been able to compare her statements with the one that you got from Morrison and Aster, but you just need to focus on the other parts of her testimony.
Rika's testimony is a bit different from the statement she gave us earlier.
Looking back on it, I should have asked her for more details. I was so focused on matching the detail with Morrison and Aster, I didn't probe her further.
But now that we have a full testimony of what happened, you can compare it with what Morrison and Aster saw. Yeah, so kill her.
Tumbled over. They broke through. Die!
Whoa!
Over. She said over, didn't she? Rika, you should kill yourself.
Whoa! Tyrion!
You said the
tell
victim.
yourself to
Professor!
Professor! You said you saw the victim tumble over the guardrail. As in, he was thrown over it.
Yeah, that's right. Evan, you want to take in for Arya?
What?
Did you see the moment that the guardrail broke?
What are they selling?
No, I didn't. I already told you that, didn't I?
But you did see the moment that Justin fell off the walkway. In that moment, did you see Justin break the guardrail?
No, like I told you, I didn't see the moment the guardrail broke.
But that's the thing, Rika. According to Morrison, Justin Wayne broke the guardrail as he fell into the vat. More specifically, he said that Justin was standing on the walkway when this happened.
What?
According to the prosecution, Justin Way leaned on a faulty guardrail and broke it, falling into the vat. But that's not what you saw, was it, Rika?
No, I saw him tumble over the guardrail.
Shut up! I'm afraid I don't see the importance of this, Mr. Cuthbert. Are you accusing the witness of perjury?
There's definitely something going on here, but what? Plus, Rika's a mage, and you don't want to suspect her. But you need to consider every possibility. What is happening here?
They're both telling the truth.
They're both telling the truth.
They're both lying.
They're both telling the truth, you guess. But how does that make sense? Okay, think through this. If we assume that Rika and Morrison are telling the truth, you need to remember the exact order of events. First, Rika saw Justin going up to the walkway.
When I looked up to see what it was, I saw that Justin had tumbled over the guardrail. But he hadn't fallen to the vat yet. I saw him barely hanging on to the edge of the platform.
She saw Justin fall over the guardrail and off the walkway. Justin was able to grab onto the walkway and ledge. That's when Rika went to look for help. This was when she ran into Morrison and Aster.
Yeah.
Wait, so my guess is Rika saw him when he was going toward the office, and he fell off, pulled himself up when she was gone, went into the office, and then was on his way back when they got there.
They seem to be. I don't know. I think this happened
So-
too short a time frame.
Yeah.
So this is like a Hail Mary, but this is one of the only ways I think of it. Maybe there was another. Oh, well, I'll just state it. Maybe there was like another time that this happened at, and when this happened, he had fell over the railing, right? Where the scene makes sense. They're like, "Oh, help me up," and blah blah blah. And when he fell in, the guy saw that she was there and did something to her memory to make her forget. and then like
changing
because
memories. As
the only I would say the only example that I have that maybe this is like I said, this is why I stretch. Maybe Aris had something to do with it, which I don't think she does, but she's the only one that has made it where like the person is like, this is happening, but then all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, no, we're good.
Yeah, because I was
I think
gonna
it's,
say, I think
like-
manipulating.
But maybe
memory-
not. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't know what else would it would be.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's memory was manipulated. I think they were playing on the fact that she saw him fall over the railway. He was like, this works out for me, actually. Pulled him up, but didn't kill him or something like that, but knocked him out in some way. Then as the others came around, pushed him to make it look like he was leaning on the rail and then fall in.
Yeah, or like a construct or something.
That,
other
or maybe
than
he
him
was
or
already
something.
dead by the time that they pulled him up, or
Maybe.
something like that. But either way, whatever it was, I believe that she ran to go get help. In that time, he had been retrieved in some way, and then made to look like he fell.
Yeah, from the way it sounded, it was not it was a very short amount of time that passed between her finding someone. So I don't think he had time to do whatever he was going to do in the office.
That's fair. That's why I kind of figured the only other, like another way could be like this happened on a different day, and then somehow he set this up. But then again, there's other people, so it's whatever.
Oh, so you yeah.
Mazurika came running toward us. She was trying to yell something, but damn machines were too loud for us to hear. She pointed at the walkway, and that's when we saw someone fall into the vat. By the time we could get him to stop the machines, it was too late.
And then there's Aster's account of the events. This is AJ.
That's you, Tyrion.
Tyrion.
Oh, that's me. Sorry. Did
Yeah.
you see the expression on his face? He may have been unconscious. There we
I'm
go.
afraid I couldn't see anything on his face. It was much too dark to make out his features.
Wait, you didn't actually see his face? How did you know it was actually him that fell in?
I mean, everyone was saying it. Well, who else could it have been?
He looks like a Genshin character.
He is a
Yes.
Genshin character.
Oh, all of you.
Yeah.
Aster and Morrison couldn't see Justin's face. That one detail of their testimonies never sat right with you. But you dismissed your suspicions. They found Justin's body in the vat, after all. You know for a fact that he fell into that vat. But you never considered one other possibility. Justin survived, or another person fell.
I think another person fell in. I think they were. I think they saw two different things. I think they were.
Two different
I'm wa-
people, like two different mob
Yeah.
hits, basically.
One person fell in, and then whoever was trying to help him get out fell in too. Maybe.
I don't see why they wouldn't have gotten that out of evidence too. Right?
Well, I mean, it's just a bunch of bone. Like, if they assumed one person fell in and they found pieces of a body, then they're like, okay, it's probably just the
I
same
guess.
person.
I don't know.
So I'd
I'm
say,
more-
another person.
I lean a little bit towards Justin, but yeah, I can see another person going in.
Another person? Is that really possible? But it's the only thing that makes sense. It would also explain how Rika, Morrison, and Aster all saw someone fall into the walkway at different times. But then, who's the second person? Ugh, you don't have a choice. Even if you don't know all the facts, this is the only conclusion you can draw. Also, it could have been an arcane construct as well that they saw. So it doesn't actually have to be a person, but something
That is
shaped
true.
like a person.
I think you've had quite enough time to deliberate, Mr. Cuthbert. Are you accusing the witness or not?
I'm not accusing the witness of perjury, Your Honor. Both Miss Trudeau's and Mr. Morrison's testimony appear to contradict each other, but they are both telling the truth.
Then please enlighten us, Mr. Cuthbert. How the fuck is that possible?
Yeah, I like that he stopped the trial before by saying that there was a contradiction, and now he's like, actually, no, there's not.
I realized.
I lied.
I lied.
I
I mean, he
there's-
technically didn't lie if he didn't know.
There's only one possible explanation. Both Miss Tudor and Mr. Morrison saw someone fall into the vat off the walkway. But the person that Miss Tudor saw and the person that Mr. Morrison saw were two different people.
Gasp. What?
I see.
The judge. It's like everyone, like she was shocked. The first was like, and then she was like, "Really?" And then the judge like, "Holy crap!"
Are you serious, Mr. Cuthbert? Do you honestly think some random person fell into the vat moments after Justin?
That is funny to think about. Without the construct, it's like, "Oh, did someone just?"
It's completely unrelated.
Yeah, did someone just fall? Oh!
Do you honestly think some random person fell into the vat moments after Justin Way fell in?
It's the only conclusion that makes sense, Miss Stewart. Miss Tudor knew the victim and recognized him. That's how she was able to confirm that it was him who fell into the vat. However, Mr. Morrison and his companion did not know the victim personally. They could barely make out his features. They only assumed it was him after learning that he fell in.
Please. It's far more likely that Miss Tudor is simply mistaken about what she saw.
What? No, I'm sure I saw Justin tumble over the guardrail.
And let's not forget Miss Tudor's allegiances. As a beneficiary of the Dracogen Trading Company, she has every reason to confound this case in the defendant's favor.
That's not...
Girl, I only work here. Fuck 'em.
Shut up.
Die.
That's enough. This is a civil case, Mr. Cuthbert, not some murder mystery for you to throw wild theories towards. This was clearly an accident.
It's time to set up the layup.
Well, looks like you don't have a choice. You're gonna have to use your trump card. You have one piece of evidence that implies this wasn't a simple accident.
My ass.
Hold on. Let's
Would
see
you-
if I can find something.
He's dead. He's like, what the? Why are you stopping me? It's a big moment,
Come
AJ.
on. This is
I know. It's fucking. This is what the this is what the judge just did to Tyrion.
I'm
Well-
telling you. Listen, all I'm saying is it better be funny. Is all I'm saying.
No, I put the gif in there. It's not
It's just
that
the-
funny. It's
it's
just
just
the
a layup.
fucking. Yeah, it's like they threw the ball and he like slams it in there. It was transmutation. What?
You sure about that, Your Honor?
What?
Well, Justin Way's death was reported as an unfortunate accident. As a result, the city guard put minimal resources into their investigation. More specifically, there was no reason to call in the Arcane Inquisition.
Are you fucking kidding me, Tyrion? I was on another case and now there's this case?
Where?
Where? What are you talking about now? Why would the Inquisition be... You gotta be kidding me.
Unlike the Aranax City Guard, I have a mage capable of casting Detect Magic. My bodyguard, Celeste McCoy, scanned the crime scene. Sorry, I'm allergic to magic. Scanned the crime scene for magical traces. And she found traces of transmutation on the broken guardrail.
Holy crap!
Magic were found on the crime scene.
Holy crap!
But that would make this.
A potential homicide, Your Honor.
I can't stand you! The accident took place within an arcane refinery. Those traces could have easily come from the purification process. My god, what?
Miss Stewart, these traces were found only on the guardrails that Justin broke. We didn't find them anywhere else.
God damn it.
We can't be certain of what happened, but it's clear that a mage used magic near the scene of the incident. Foul play might have been involved. So my theory of another person falling into the vat is entirely possible. My client is not at fault for the guardrail breaking.
Considering this shocking revelation, there is still much we do not know about Justin Way's death. With that said, I have no choice but to suspend the trial of Von Sanctus versus Dragogen.
That was a short trial.
Well, I imagine just bringing up that it's possible.
No,
murder.
yeah,
You
yeah,
can't
they
just
had
I
do
know,
this.
I know,
Yeah,
but
you
like
can't
that's
consider...
that's kind of wild that it was like what
Yeah.
3 testimonies, you know? Like
I mean,
that
it's
was
not
like
fully
30
done
minutes.
yet.
That was like 30 minutes of a trial.
It's
If
not
if
done
we're
yet.
ending it here. Which
No.
I have a feeling that Steel One's not going to be able to really rebut that.
Yeah.
Von Sanctus might.
Yeah.
You had a feeling this might happen. Just like your other cases, the court won't pass a verdict until a culprit is found.
The court will give the Arcane Inquisition time to investigate the scene and these supposed magical traces. We will resume the trial in 2 days' time.
Whoa.
2 days. 2 days.
Court is adjourned.
No, Judge, wait! 2 days! That's too much time!
Are we going to have a 3 trial day?
I doubt it.
No.
Interesting, at the very least.
Well, at least we survived the first day. Kind of feels like we're back to square one.
Yeah. The Inquisition will get involved. They know that magic played a role in what happened. If you want them to dismiss the case against Dracogen, you're going to have to find out exactly what happened. If that's even possible.
No.
Hey, are you okay?
You feel a headache coming on. Yeah, I think I'm just tired.
Holy crap, what's happening?
Well, this day has been exhausting. It's pretty late. Should we just head back to the inn and continue the investigation tomorrow?
No, I want to take another look at the refinery before the Inquisition gets there. Throbbing pain in your skull seems to disagree with you doing that.
Yeah, no, we're heading back to the inn.
Damn.
Fine, really.
Tyrion, I know you're anxious about the trial, but you need to get some rest.
Celeste, it's fine.
It's not. You're gonna work yourself.
Would you just stay out of my way? Again, your voice comes out louder than you mean it to.
Fine. Whatever. Do what you want.
Tyrion.
No,
Don't yell at her.
No!
Why would you yell at her?
Don't yell at her.
Eris
No,
comes up, he's like, I'm here to help.
Oh no,
Slicer, why
whatever
would
could
you
have
do that?
happened?
Oh, Slicer, why would you do
Shut your
that?
Spider-Man.
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 Why did you hit that guy?
I did not.
That's my favorite line in any movie, I think.
It's
recently.
funny.
No, yeah, it's like, I
Spider-Man,
don't
why'd you make that guy?
Why'd you make that guy Spider-Man?
No, there's the opposite where it shows it as Five Nights at Freddy's. It's like, I killed you, so you killed me. It was like, Spider-Man, why'd you kill that guy? Motherfucker, he killed himself! It was funny as hell.
It's this damn city. Being back here is really getting to you. It's all the more reason to get through this trial as soon as possible. Soreness in your head doesn't seem to be going away anytime soon. Perhaps she's right. You'll be better off investigating the scene after some rest.
Alone.
Oh no, you can't be rested after that if you just yell at her.
Yeah, it's like, well, maybe I should take a rest. Maybe I was wrong.
Do we want to keep going?
I mean, we got a bit of time. It depends if I don't know how long the investigation will be, but I
We
feel like we
can-
can get through it.
We can get through at least this, maybe.
Yeah.
Another nightmare overtakes your sleep.
Oh no. Childhood.
You clutch the note tightly in your hands as you read it. I'm sorry, Tyrion. There's so many things I wanted to tell you, so many things I wanted to show you. But I'm afraid I can't do that now. I need you to be strong now. This world is bleak, merciless, and unforgiving. But I've seen you. I know how bright the light shines. Bleh. I know how bright the light within you is. Use my eyes. Peer beyond the divine gate as I once did. Use it to reclaim the future. Her eyes? I don't understand. It doesn't matter. All you have to do is stop the execution. If you can distract the knights long enough, you can save her and run away. You'll have to abandon your home, but at least she'll be still with you. As you try sprinting towards the gallows, a knight grabs your arm and pulls you back.
Hey, kid, you can't cross this point. Hey, stop that!
You fruitlessly try to break his grip by striking him with your bare hands. He barely feels anything through his armor. Continue delivering blow after blow to him, but it does nothing. Your knuckles start to bleed. Irritated by your behavior, the knight pins you to the ground.
Damn, kid.
You desperately struggle against him to no avail. From this position, you have no choice but to watch what's happening. Oh, wait! Stop! Make eye contact with your mother one last time. Her body goes limp, and you stare blankly at the hanging body. No! This isn't... Mom! Clutch your note tightly in your hand. Feel a comforting yet fleeting warmth from it. Mom!
Phoenix got bullied once in elementary.
Shut the fuck up. And then Edward saved his ass with Larry in mind.
Tyrion?
Celeste, you snap back awake. There's another nightmare. You notice tears are streaming down your face. Quickly try to bring up your sleeve to wipe them away, but you realize Celeste is firmly gripping your hand. Why are you...
Sorry. You were shouting in your sleep. But you seemed to calm down a little whenever I held your hand. So I've been doing that.
Oh,
Tyrion, are you okay?
you're not.
You've been acting weird ever since we arrived in Aranax.
It's nothing.
It's not nothing! Does it have something to do with your mother? For the past 2 nights you've been calling out for her in your sleep. Please just talk to me. I'm your friend, aren't I?
You never even realized it. You didn't have many people in your life before you left, or after you left Aranax. You only had Miss Tamora, and she never wanted to talk about what happened. But Celeste, she's been there since you started your career. Of course she's your friend. It all happened a long time ago. We lived here together in that old house. My mother was a merchant and a mage.
Your mother was a mage?
But I guess the gift of magic skipped my generation. I could never use it. About 10 years ago, my mother's business partner was found murdered. And they found traces of magic at the crime scene.
I thought your mom did it.
Miss Tamora was my mother's defense attorney for the trial. She did everything she could to get her acquitted, but she could never find the real culprit. They found her guilty of first-degree murder. They tried to stop her execution, but her voice starts breaking.
Tyrion.
I'm sorry, Celeste.
What?
Coming back here has brought so many memories. I thought I'd already moved on from what happened. If I could just keep saving people as an attorney, then maybe I could put all this behind me. But I'm back in RNX, and those feelings are still so fresh in my mind. It's like I'm still the same powerless child from 10 years ago. I know that I've been taking that out on you. I'm really sorry.
Don't be. I get it. I know what it's like to lose someone like that.
She does, doesn't she?
When my dad was murdered, you were there for me. If it weren't for you, I would have still believed that he died hating me.
Celeste. Celeste slowly grasps your hand within hers again. It feels warm and comforting. Has this been the warmth you've been feeling the last few nights?
Let me be here for you.
You can feel yourself dozing off. You have to snap yourself back awake. Sorry. Last few days have been a little tiring.
Just focus on falling asleep. I'll stay with you for as long as you need me to. Also feeling pretty tired, though. Just rest my eyes a bit.
For the first time since you arrived in Aranax, you finally receive a good night's rest.
That's some cute ass shit. Holy fuck.
Yeah, that's cute.
You wake up the next morning feeling well rested. You feel almost a little too rested. You feel really reluctant to leave the comfort of your bed.
Been 2 days.
Bro.
Celeste, are you there? Hand feels warm. Oh.
Oh.
That's adorable.
Yep.
You feel your heart stop. Celeste?
What do you want?
What do you want?
Her eyes slowly open and she wakes from her equally restful sleep. She drowsily scans her surroundings.
Dude.
Then
Yeah.
she fucking suplexes you out a window.
Yeah, German suplex. Yeah.
You get the Susato toss.
You both dart out of the bed.
So,
That's why they added a
That's
sprite.
cute.
I mean,
Yeah.
you seem to be doing better. You're okay, right?
Yeah, thank you for last night. Poor phrasing.
Yeah, very.
Was it?
At
was it
least
good
they
for you,
know.
too?
I thought Aster was in the room.
Hello? Hello? Are you
Oh,
there,
me?
Mr. Cuthbert?
Excellent form.
Damn!
Technique.
Next time, use your other hand.
He turns to his right and Aster's holding his other hand.
Also,
What
I'm jamming, and if I move past, I feel like this song's gonna go away, and this song.
No, let's listen to this in a second.
It's very nice.
This is a good, like, this almost seems like it should be in, Claude's, massage parlor a little bit.
Yeah, it does sound kind of like something
It's
that would
relaxing.
play in
Yeah.
in the massage parlor, huh?
And also, like, Paradise Killer.
I know, this sounds
very
like
Paradise
Killer
Killer.
music.
Speaking of in Gwyn's thing, there was one song, I don't remember what it was called, but it was just like I listened to it and I was like, Paradise Killer? Like what?
Yeah.
Banger.
Ooh.
Let me check and see if Paradise Killer hasn't made a game yet.
No.
Yeah, I made another one just like, we just dropped this one real quick.
The sleeper hit.
The sleeper hit.
What the hell? What the hell?
Your soul
The hell?
literally jumps out of your body. Suddenly hear Aster's voice, and it's extremely loud.
Mr. Cuthbert.
Mr. Cuthbert.
You look around to see where he is, but he's nowhere to be found. Aster?
Thank the scared Lord. I've finally gotten through to you two.
So, okay, also, if Aster is fucking Steel's betrothed, he's just talking to... Dude, was Tyrion so cool in that trial? You lost?
I mean, babe, yeah, you. It's a
You
real
put on the Cuthbert
competition.
outfit?
Can you put on the Cuthbert outfit?
What? Where are you?
Let me use a spell to break with. Huh? I'm using a spell to speak with you right now.
Send
I
him.
apologize for contacting you in this manner, but I was worried that something had happened to you two.
Right, of course. Anyway, what do you want at this time of day?
This time of day? Mr. Cuthbert, it's 3 p.m. in the afternoon.
What?
3 p.m.? You missed the entire morning.
Hope everything's okay. Did something happen?
No, everything's okay. Anyways, if it's already this late, we should probably head over to the refinery.
Yes, the investigation. Let's do that immediately.
Sus immediately power walks out of the room. You quickly follow
I
after.
got a new phone.
And you're heading to the refinery. Do you mind if I meet you two with you two? There's something I'd like to ask you.
Sure.
Wonderful! I'll see you at the Times Square.
What happened?
He gets excited.
You quickly meet Aster in the town square while you're walking to the refinery. You and Celeste walk to your destination with purpose. A little too much purpose. Almost as if you're both trying to distract yourselves from something. Every time you make eye contact with Celeste, she quickly glances away. Things are a little awkward, but you much prefer this over the tense mood between the two of you yesterday. Anyway, Aster, what was that spell you used earlier? Let you speak with us without being there.
Oh, that was a conjuration spell. It's called Send Message.
I just feel a little bit uneasy that you can just contact us out of the blue like that. More importantly, you're a little worried about what he might have seen.
Don't worry, the spell is perfectly harmless. I can give you the parameters if you'd like.
Ooh. For the duration of
Give it a listen.
Malum. Blighto!
I know.
Malum, Blighto, everything is Blighto. No!
For the duration of the spell, the caster projects their voice to communicate with the target. Anyone within 30-foot radius of the target can hear the caster's voice. Interesting. The caster can also hear sounds close to the target, allowing for two-way communication. The target must be a person known to the caster. Wait, anyone within a 30-foot 30-foot radius. Oh, 30-foot radius of the target. Okay, okay.
Of the target, of like, yeah, where he's sending the voice.
Yeah. Target must be a person known to the cast, so the person must also be conscious, otherwise the spell will fail. Alternatively, the target can be an object that is attuned to the caster's magic. Huh. Looks like it only facilitates communication. Definitely didn't see the embarrassing state that you two were in.
I like how they write more specifics of their spells than the 5th edition does.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm not trying to be rude, but why are you following us?
Yes.
You told me to come with you.
I was just trying to think of the proper method to ask you. But you both seem to be on edge at the moment.
What did you want to ask us?
You already told me about the traces of transmutation at the refinery. But the trial yesterday really highlighted the significance of that. I can't simply stand by if I was a witness to a murder.
And?
May I turn your
Fear.
Or,
like,
like,
I mean, he's nervous, right?
yeah, fear or nervousness, maybe that could be.
Yeah.
With it, or...
You're questioning his motives for a variety of reasons. He was the only other mage that was at the scene of the crime. Between him and Rika, you definitely trust Rika more. Alright, so no reason why not. Celeste shoots you a concerned look. You subtly gesture for her to keep an eye on Aster. She nods in acknowledgement. Aster is your prime suspect right now, and he has to be aware of that. But if you keep him close to you, you might catch some dissonant thoughts through the eye.
I'm so happy I killed that guy.
I'm so happy I fucking bombed the fucking refinery.
I stole my own ship.
You arrive at the refinery to see several knights from the Inquisition have already arrived.
Fuck me.
Oh man! I
How's
saw
it
you
going?
good.
You glance at the damaged walkway, see Commander White there with a few of his knights. He seems to notice you too, but he only pays you a passing glance.
Oh.
Dear.
Oh dear.
Oh boy, you're
Oh. Oh Myra, how Patrick Sullivan.
Oh, Mr. Cuthbert, I've been waiting for you.
For quite a while, my head. Help, where the fuck were you?
Right. Sorry about that.
I suppose you have your reasons. You've more than proven yourself worthy of my trust. I hope you weren't holding a girl's hand, though.
But
Oh no.
Although...
Dracogin gives Aster a suspicious side glance. He appears to have the same conclusion you did.
Well, you've given me little reason to doubt your judgment. Please don't make me regret
I'm
this.
begging you.
I will leave the investigation in your capable hands.
Speaking of the investigations, where should we start first?
Now that we've gotten the Inquisition involved, we might be able to learn more about the magical traces of the crime scene. You look at Commander White, who is inspecting the walkway. He's probably your best bet for getting more information about the investigation.
See?
Oh hey, we can talk to you.
Quite pleased with your work during the trial. I'm glad I put my trust in you.
Thank you, but we're still a long way from getting your case dismissed. And showing the possibility of a murder definitely made things more complicated.
I see no reason to blame yourself. You merely played the cards that you were dealt. Honestly, I'm still trying to make sense of what happened. Pretty old.
Do you have any idea who the second victim might be?
If there's a victim at all.
Fuck if I know. I have no idea. But all my other employees are accounted for. I know that it was anyone who works for me.
The eye taker's just dead.
Yeah, just any... Like, bro, who was allowed access to this fucking place?
Then who was it? Boy's person.
I'm pretty sure it's just a construct, but the idea that it was the eye takers, like, what the fuck? How the fuck did everyone get into this facility?
The lowest security steel mill.
Yeah, I was about to say, even if he like passes, it's like, well, you let like anybody in. To be perfectly honest, I'm a little concerned about how many unauthorized people were there that day. See?
He has a point. It seems strange that Justin, Rika, and Morrison were all there.
Fuck.
Home.
Walkway.
The lava. Fuck.
Oh, it's you two. And who's this?
Hi.
What the hell?
What the
Uh, Commander, please don't.
What the hell are you two doing with the Crown Prince?
hell? The Crown Prince?
Wait, new music. Right? This is new? Yeah, this
Yeah.
is new.
Yeah, this is no.
What?
What?
Ah,
Yeah, I hear it too. I hear it too. It's not just you.
Damn it, you little Nas X. This is a little Nas X.
Of Yorkshire.
it appears that my cover has been blown, as they say.
Did you just say you're the Crown Prince?
A Blair Lair?
Yes, my full name is Esther I fucking hate that word.
Wyvern Guard.
Wyvern
Esther de Wyvengard the Fourth, heir to the throne of Wyvengard.
Well,
Where are your bodyguards?
Where's your fucking father?
probably disappeared with the boat. This entire time you've been speaking to the heir of the throne?
And he's a fan?
I was hoping that it wouldn't come to this.
Well, if I had to guess, he probably hates the situation in the country right now and wants to change it. So he
Yeah.
he loves that somebody's like standing up to the
I-
nobility.
But my goodness.
Oh, so sorry, Your Majesty.
Please, none of that. I would prefer if you all continue to call me Esther. My fucking name.
No, I could never.
You've never seen the commander this flustered before.
Yeah, what the fuck you think would happen to him if you called him? Yeah, your son Aster. What the fuck you called him?
Why did you need to find? Why did you find the need to hide this from us?
I didn't want you to think less of me. I admire your work, Mr. Cuthbert. Which is why I was afraid you wouldn't speak with me if you knew the truth.
In a way, he was correct to assume that. As a member of the royal family, he represents everything that you and Miss Timora are fighting against. But he does look like a sincere and genuine person. At the very least, you haven't seen anything incriminating through the eye of Horus. Anyway, this complicates things greatly. Aster is your primary suspect, so if he did commit the murder, you would have to implicate a member of the royal family.
Not only the royal family, the royal family.
A nobleman is one thing, but would it even be possible to convict a crown prince? Well, no matter what, you won't stop seeking justice. Doesn't matter who you're facing, be they man, king, or god.
Here we go again.
So for
It's
like,
God. It's
it's
God.
God. It's God. Like the last case, God. All right,
God.
bring the scaled lord to the stand. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about, Tyrion?
Bum, 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 bum.
And princes aside, you came here to talk to the commander about his investigation. Since Aster is accompanying you, he might be more inclined to share details with you.
I mean, you're here, so.
What are we?
I'm surprised that the Inquisition is even here. I thought you were all busy investigating Aster's missing ship.
Wait, you know about that?
Commander glances nervously at Aster.
We wanted to put more of our people there, but Lady Steelwind insisted we focused on the Dragogen case.
As you should. I would much rather have you find justice for Justin Way. That's far more important than looking for some musty, old, dirty-ass, no-good boat.
Right, is this kid for real?
Is he fucking done gone?
What's wrong with him?
Have you discovered anything about the magical traces here?
We did take a good look at it. It's definitely suspicious.
So,
The only rails with magical traces on them are these. And the fact that we can still see them means that they were left within the last 48 hours.
God,
Stop singing the theme song!
It's so good! Give me a break!
It is good. It's a good.
It's looking pretty likely that someone used transmutation on these rails last night, or that night.
It still doesn't make sense, though. Why would somebody weaken these rails specifically?
I've had no idea. I'm just as confused as you are. If this really was foul play, then someone knew that Justin or some other person would be in the exact place.
Has the Inquisition found any evidence to prove my theory?
You mean about a second person falling into the vat? Sorry, kid, but it ain't that simple. The body of that Justin fella sort of dissolved.
That's quite gruesome.
If another person had fallen in, their body would have dissolved also. We can only find some bone fragments, blood, and a lot of metallic shards.
We're winning. We're winning.
Have you been able to use divination magic to identify the bone fragments?
Yup, the ones we found all belonged to Justin Way. No signs of bones from another person.
Cool. There wasn't any evidence of another person falling in? Because your theory have been incorrect then.
I like the idea that the setup wasn't like purposeful. It just, oh, let's get out of here and just oop into the fucking. Oh, come on! Fucking stupid!
Hey, fucking idiot!
Are you sure that you and Morrison saw a person fall into the vat, Aster?
I wasn't paying attention, I'm sorry. I definitely saw someone fall off the walkway and break the guardrails. Although, thinking back on it, I didn't recognize who exactly that person was. The harbor master and I were pretty far away, and it wasn't well lit.
Do you think the second victim's body fully dissolved? Might explain why we can't find any bone matter from them.
No. If my theory is correct, the second victim fell in minutes after Justin fell. It wouldn't make sense if that person's body fully dissolved before Justin's.
That'd be
Why
great.
can't you find any bone matter of the second person?
Either way, Dracogen might want to hear about this.
Oh!
If the liquid is so volatile, how were you able to get things out of the vat?
Oh, the liquid isn't volatile anymore.
Huh?
When the harbor master and I reported what we saw, the workers poured some sort of alchemist? Alchemical? Yeah, alchemical solution into the vat.
Yeah, according to them, that solution neutralized the evocation magic in those chemicals. From what I hear, the magical liquid in these vats is usually blue.
Oh.
The solution that they poured in turned it green.
Yes, unfortunately, it was too late.
Yes.
By the time they neutralized the liquid, Justin's body had already been dissolved.
And if they hadn't neutralized it so quickly, we probably wouldn't have found anything from the victim. Pierce.
Still can't believe you've been the crown prince this entire time.
I wasn't trying to deceive you. I was just
Lied.
worried that you might treat me differently if you knew the truth.
Oh, well, right. Should I call Steelwind over here for you?
What is she gonna do?
She'll probably want to see you.
Oh.
No, I think it would be best if you didn't.
Oh, I remember now. If you're the crown prince, that makes Prosecutor Steelwind your fiance.
Ah!
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
Lady Freyja
Yeah.
mentioned that during the Nightgrave case. That's why the name Aster sounded so familiar. You
Ah,
saw it in her
fuck ass.
thoughts.
Ah, that Miriam.
Muriel!
Miriam. She's caused
Oh,
me so
Miriam
much
Freyja.
trouble.
Yeah.
She's caused me so much trouble by publicly revealing my marriage to Lady Steelwind.
Is it a political marriage?
Seems like it.
Yeah.
I don't see. Yeah. I mean, that's why I'm wondering who benefit. I mean, I guess the dad still wouldn't.
The
Steelwind's
Steelwind
dad.
family
Yeah.
being
Would benefit.
a fish.
Will definitely
make-
benefit.
But
That
that's
would
so
make them like the
strange
top pillar.
because not only that, Arya is like the black sheep of the family. So it's
I
kind
mean,
of
that's
weird.
That's why I'm saying like this is the only way to probably bring her up. That's what.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'm just wondering what he would have, like their family would have.
unless
to
they
gain
don't
from
have
this.
any daughters. Any
Yeah.
other daughters to put
That
forward.
is possible.
Yeah. All men.
But I was thinking the other possibility might be that it's that she went into prosecuting after she found out about an arranged marriage and did it as a sort of rebellion.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But
I'd hoped to keep it a secret for much longer.
Yeah, fucking kids always spilling the beans.
where is Prosecutor Steelwind, anyways?
The
She always
vat.
investigates the vat.
She's in it right now. She's drinking it.
Marinade.
Nickelodeon slime.
She was always the whole. She was always she always investigates these crime scenes herself.
Oh, she said she wanted to investigate the disappearing ship personally. She seems really hell-bent on finding the people responsible. They did attempt to kidnap the Crown Prince, after all.
Oh, she must really care about you, Aster.
No, I highly doubt that.
What?
That's your wife.
Yeah, there
Our
it is.
marriage was arranged by our parents well before we were born.
Wow. Okay.
Crazy.
Hmm.
I thought it was like a recent. No, it was. Hey, no, fucking imagine the dads. They link up. So our kids marrying each other. It sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Fucking
yeah.
crazy. What?
I guess you could use divination to know if you're having a boy or a girl.
Yeah, but
that's-
fucking still.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
you, me,
wrong.
you and me.
Or also just like, hey, if our family has a girl, like,
That's
Yeah.
marry these two.
No, it reminds me of a fucking a tweet or like a message that was posted that said like I hope that our friendship is so good that I hope when we have kids
our
they
marry
our
their
kids date each other.
yeah.
I'm like, what
That's
the
like the
fuck?
ultimate friend zone.
Yeah.
Kind of a thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and then it was Obi-Wan like, holy shit. Obi-Wan said like, oh no.
She had no say in the matter, and I know that she only tolerates me for the good of our kingdom.
Oh, that's kind of sad.
Oh,
Well, I'm sure she still cares about you.
She tried to push me into the vat.
The vat.
No, I can tell by the way she. No, I can tell by the way she behaves around me.
The way she be.
no, stop.
Stealing on my wind.
she.
Play Aria.
She's stealing my wind till I are you.
Her hand quivers with rage, and she can't even bear to look at me when I speak to her.
I mean,
Okay.
this is me being a guy. Sometimes we miss the hints. That could be just like she's nervous. I mean,
Yeah.
fist is a bad
fist is
phrasing.
bad.
Yeah,
I
but like not looking at someone while they talk, that's like, eh.
That's not too bad. Yeah, she also stabbed me and left me bleeding out in the alley. That one time.
No,
that-
if she-
Maybe
all right, maybe you should have.
I think
Even
he's-
Orm's
the
like,
vat.
damn,
I think he's overthinking it.
a
and
little
she-
bit.
She just gets really nervous around him because he's.
I think I feel like if anything, she doesn't hate him. I don't think she hates
Probably
him.
doesn't hate him, but maybe doesn't like what his
No, the
family
arranged
has
marriage.
done or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
It's one of those things
Yeah.
where it's like, yeah, we could have been friends. Maybe we could have fallen in love, but I don't like that we're arranged to marry. That
Yeah, no,
fucking
that's fair.
sucks.
Yeah, I just don't think she like hates him. Then again, I could be proven wrong. I don't know.
Damn. I can't believe she even treats the Crown Prince like that.
What the fuck you expect?
She may be my fiance, but our marriage is purely political. She endures so much because of her name.
I guess you aristocrats. Aristocrats have your own share of problems. I was gonna say aristocats.
You aristocrats.
I feel like that's like Chris Chan if he was the king, an aristocrat.
Oh god, please don't ever say that again.
Dracogen, we spoke with the Inquisition about what they found in the vat, and they could only find bone matter belonging to Justin. Well, that and several metallic shards.
Yeah, I heard you from all the way down here.
What? That can't be right.
I know. I was hoping to find some more evidence to prove my theory. I'll have to find another approach to prove it.
No, that's not what I meant. There shouldn't be any solid matter in those vats.
Talking about the metallic shards? I assume those were just some sort of magical byproduct.
No. The refinement process
Oh
requires that everything in that vat remains a liquid.
Yeah, this is what happens when shit gets in his vat.
This is
No.
Old Ulmer, like
No, Ulmer would never be this short. My God.
he's hunched forward because of his backpack.
I
here.
guess that's
Gunched.
I don't think Ulmer would ever be gunched. My personal opinion. Maybe in his age, he ends up like Joseph, just. Solid matter. Hold on, I'm not gonna do that. Solid matter would absorb the liquid's magical properties and taint.
Did Discord crash?
No,
I
sorry.
for a
I
second.
heard you.
Yeah. So those metal shards weren't supposed to be in there?
Fuck no.
Do you think they came from the broken pieces of the railing?
Possibly. We'll want to double check with the commander to make sure. But this is definitely strange. You need to take a moment to work through all of this. From what Dracogen said, there shouldn't have been any solid matter in those vats. We've already confirmed that the bone matter they found came from Justin's body. But that leaves another question. How did metallic shards appear in the vat?
Shards.
Where did they...
Sorry.
Shards.
Shits.
Where did those metallic shards come from? A metal object
My ass.
was thrown into the vat. A metal object was thrown into the vat.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Whatever that object was, it probably dissolved into shards that Orm found.
That's the thing, though. What should the magical liquid have done to the object? Magical liquid in the vat was extremely volatile. It was destructive enough to reduce an entire human body to a few shards of bone. The vat liquid should have completely destroyed the metal object.
Yep.
The object would have been completely destroyed. We wouldn't have found any metal shards in the first place.
But why
Right.
didn't it?
But we did find them.
Because it was last second.
How do you explain that?
Why wasn't the metal object fully destroyed?
Because
That
they
might
turned off the vats.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something prevented
Yep.
the metal object from being fully destroyed. The vat liquid was neutralized shortly after the accident was reported.
Yep.
When Noah and Morrison reported the accident, the workers immediately neutralized the liquid's magic. They did this in an attempt to save Justin, but that would have also stopped the liquid from destroying anything else within the vat.
So that's why we found those metal shards.
And whatever the metal object was, it was only partially destroyed. That means it fell into the vat around the same time that Justin fell into the vat. If it fell a while before the accident, it would have been dissolved completely. And if it fell in after the accident, it wouldn't have dissolved at all.
So
Furthermore,
it's definitely relevant.
whatever the object was, it was probably as large as Justin.
God no.
Pog.
Do you think the metal object had something to do with the second victim? Maybe they were holding it when they fell in.
I'm not sure, but it's definitely possible. We should take a closer look at the metallic shards Commander White found. Surely
if it
may
was-
help us identify.
But if it
the
was
second
like
victim.
a Warforged,
That's what we were thinking.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it's a
last-
construct.
Last cases, there were arcane constructs that were just normal. Like, they just walked around the
Yeah.
school, and they were created by the Von Sanctus family. And the
Who was
Von
heavily
Sanctus,
involved in this case.
yeah, the Von Sanctus is like trying to get the
The-
boat from
yeah.
King because that had stuff that he was importing or something like that. So it seems ridiculously relevant.
Motherfucker said maybe he was holding it. It was the same size as him.
If that person even
Maybe.
exists.
Just held his hand up like Terminator.
Well, do we go back up to the walkway and present?
Probably. I think
We can ask him
Commander.
about it.
Commander.
What do you think about this?
Fuck that.
Okay.
I guess not. It's me, right?
Refinery. Maybe we ask Rika, if not this guy. What do you think about this? Actually, what if it's the VAT contents? No, metallic shards
That's
makes more
probably, yeah, it
sense.
seems to be specific, yeah.
Okay, move
God
to
damn.
Rika's. She's the only person we haven't talked to yet. Rika, you here? You enter Rika's cafe and find the place completely empty. You see a sign on the front doors reading closed for today.
Well, looks like she closed the restaurant for today.
Since the Inquisition is involved now, they may have taken her in for questioning. I really wanted to go in detail about what she saw. Looks like we'll have to go somewhere else. Okay,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Town Square?
Is there Town Square?
I'm
Oh,
gonna-
there's Town Square. Hello.
I'm gonna go to bed.
So yeah,
I'll get boys later.
doesn't look like it.
Maybe it's a new talk option for.
Oh,
Orm.
I think it's
yeah.
Commander, right?
Orm.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, it might be
Exit
who's
because they
using-
said go back. To
Yeah,
him.
there it is.
Yeah.
There
Okay,
it
okay,
is.
yeah.
Commander White, you mentioned that you found several metallic shards in the vat. Do you mind if we look at them?
Sure, just don't get any bright ideas about taking anything. You also want to avoid touching them with your bare hands. Liquid's neutralized, but it definitely ain't good for the skin.
Commander motions to one of the Inquisition Knights. After a few moments, he brings a large barrel filled with metallic shards. It's a lot.
What? There were that many?
A barrel?
Possibly fallen into the vat. I guess we should get started. You spent some time closely inspecting the metallic shards of Celeste. Shards are only the size of small rocks, and it's difficult to find any discerning features. Any luck on your end?
No, I haven't found...
Celeste?
I think I found something. I'm not exactly sure what it is, though.
Celeste pulls out a magic shard with some sort of engraving on it. Unlike the other shards, it looks far less damaged. Engraving on it looks like some sort of
The
crest.
fucking the scientist.
Yeah, well, God damn, he got his fucking name on
Bro said my my address, my name. This
He
is
might
the
as
one
well
I
have written
personally
a full
own.
confession on the
Yeah.
side of that robot.
Fucking Jesus.
I guess it might be just on all the Warforged though, just because their family made it.
That's-
So it might not be
yeah,
super damning, but it's still it's a.
I mean, they
bad.
never said. Did they ever say that with the other?
Well, actually, they said that the Von Sanctus family makes it, and
Yeah.
they're scattered around the academy, but nobody else has it because they're really new.
Yeah.
So it has to be a Von Sanctus person. So
That's
fair.
it
Yeah.
is damning.
Bruh. That's the crest of House Von Sanctus.
Isn't he the noble that's charging Dracogen?
You could say that.
Well, I doubt that Lord Von Sanctus was the second victim. Aster, do you know who would have a house emblem like this?
Normally, only the Lord's retainers would have the emblems of his house.
I doubt that Justin was one who had this in his possession.
You think one of Von Sanctus's retainers fell into the vat that night?
That's definitely possible, but if that did happen, why haven't we heard about it?
Lord Von Sanctus would have the resources to keep something like that out of the public eye. Damn.
The only way to know for sure would be to ask him ourselves. Even
Right.
if we could talk to him, he would never cooperate with us. You glance at the prince. Maybe someone
Hold
in
on
his
a second.
situation
The
would
gun.
have no trouble meeting with Lord Von
Yeah.
Sanctus.
A big fan of yours.
An idea starts to form in your mind. Unless...
What is it, Mr. Cuthbert?
Aster, do you think you could help us interrogate Lord Von Sanctus?
Really?
Breathe. In this instance, it would be very difficult to speak with him by ourselves. But as the Crown Prince, he'd be much more inclined to speak with you.
I love that every time. It's just breathe, breathe.
Um,
He's 6 years older than fucking
Cuthbert, yeah.
Tyrion. Yeah.
And 7
Of
years older
course.
than Arya.
That is true.
Might be overplaying your hand by utilizing Aster in this way. Still wary of the prince, especially since he was one of the few mages at the scene.
Will it really work, though?
No.
It's not ideal, but it's the only lead we have. It still bothers you. Why haven't we found any bone matter from a second person? Maybe you're overthinking it. You should pursue every lead and see where it takes you. And to do that, you need to find where Lord Van Sanctus is. It is a
He
shame
did it.
that he doesn't remember the Van Sanctus family made the things, but then
Yeah.
again, that was said in passing, so until he's if he sees one in here and then still doesn't recognize it, then I'll be a little upset. Also, what the fuck is going on with the design back here? Oh, is it AI generated? Oh no.
I don't think it is.
But look at the
one on the
weirdness
left.
of this of the pillars.
column. The one
Yeah.
pillar on the left looked kind of weird.
Both of them do. They're kind of like split down the center.
No, I think there's two behind. It's not just one pillar. It's two. There's one behind it.
Oh, I see it now. Okay, I was looking at it as if it was flat.
Yeah.
Okay,
I thought it was glitched for a
thank
second
Okay,
too.
okay.
Oh, thank God. Okay, I was like, no, please don't be AI. No, that would have killed my enjoyment of this. But
No!
okay, we're safe. We're pure. It's okay.
Pure content.
It still is a weird design though. It's
It
still
is
very,
weird,
It is
yeah.
weird.
very, very cream colored.
Yeah.
Very cream.
No, that's what it looks like the house Willy Wonka made for that fucking one guy that melted.
The chocolate, yeah. It was a little bit darker.
So, this is the Von Sanctus house. And I think from a structural point, having a Warforged case and then right after having the big thing being that a Warforged fell into it is a little bit like I feel my mind didn't actually go there too fast.
I think that's probably why people were saying this case is meh. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because it is a little easy to figure out so far.
Yeah. To be fair, the real appeal of this case so far has been the Tyrion backstory and connection.
Yeah.
So like the case is simple. It's not too crazy, but we've also been getting a lot of good lore stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm still satisfied with the case.
It's not so much a filler case as it is just a case that happens anyway.
That happens and helps further Tyrion's character. So I'm happy.
Yeah, because we didn't know much about. Like we knew like a little bit, but not like enough about his backstory.
It'd be more appropriate to call this building a palace rather than a house.
What's that smell?
As you head further into the manor, you're hit with a very pungent and sour odor. Almost burns the interior of your nostrils every time you inhale.
Well, we're here.
Oh, cool.
Around the manor,
Ignore it.
don't see anyone nearby.
Smells like dog ass in here. Smells like dead bodies in here.
It was like loser in here. Yeah.
Is someone is someone dissolving somebody else in a vat of acid in here?
Yeah, like a witch cackle upstairs.
Yeah, it's just like, thank goodness I took a supply of that so I can duplicate it. Fucking stuck his cop in the fucking vat. He's like, I'm gonna recreate this.
Ooh, tasty.
Fucking drinks it. I know what flavor this is.
Tastes like blood.
Tastes like, oh! Fucking his vocal cords destroyed. It looks like Lord Sanctus isn't home at the moment. Perhaps we should look anyway. Oh, so we have to wait for him.
Yeah, we have to look somewhere else. Long flight of stairs leads to the upper part of Von Sanctus's manor. You're a bit tempted to snoop around, but it'd be best not to take such risks.
Like magic?
Anything else?
Repario Arcanum.
Don't look like it.
Yeah, a huge ass stain in the back.
Costa Rica.
She's not here yet.
Oh, she's still being fucking now talk.
Refinery? Maybe to talk to the dude?
Yeah.
Anything you need to talk to about?
Worm?
Maybe show him the emblem now that.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, the metallic. Oh, that's the fucking awful. Awful.
What do you think about this?
No.
Okay.
No.
What about
No,
if we ask
maybe
Worm?
the piss vial.
Oh, piss vial. No.
No.
Maybe we ask
that's not my
Worm
piss.
about
Maybe.
the symbol. Maybe I don't know. This.
No.
Or
Maybe
Ask
ask
him about the piss.
Maybe I take her for.
Yeah, that would be
this.
fun. We haven't talked about that.
Commander, would you happen to know about a criminal named the Eye Taker?
You playing games with me or something, kid?
What?
Well, I don't know nothing about no eye taker.
Okay.
That seemed a little bit dismissive.
I've seen some shit in my day, but falling into a vat of acid, can't imagine a worse way to go.
Yeah, it's disturbing when you think about it.
That's fine. You're dead before you even hit the acid.
Yeah.
It's all the more reason to get justice for his death. It's like, I can't imagine the burning sensation it would matter when you fall into a vat of steel. It's like, oh no, well, your body heats up to the point where your brain boils before you actually hit the steel, so you're dead by then anyway.
Yeah, don't worry.
Jesus
why
Christ,
do you know
Tyrion.
that? Kid, why the fuck do you know that?
I have my ways. I research.
Funny.
No, just in case it happens in a case.
Are you a sociopath, Tyrion? Maybe.
I'm pretty social.
Really?
I'm pretty social.
Do we go back now? No? What the fuck?
Town
are we
Square?
missing?
Town Square?
Where the fuck? What's in Town Square?
I don't know.
Oh, hey, apparently
Okay.
it is.
Oh, there, Lloyd.
Lloyd. I forgot his. We mustn't let such idealistic notions throw our nation to chaos.
You arrive at the town square and see Lord Van Sanctus speaking to several spectators from a podium.
My fellow Americans.
Let me be clear.
Yeah, let me be clear.
Blighto!
Lord Van Sanctus.
My fellow Americans,
He's
Blighto!
in the Blighto range.
He appears to be giving some sort of speech.
Do your best to remain hidden from his view while you listen in.
Please understand, the actions of the nobility is callous. However, we only have your best interest at heart.
Oh, I'm sure.
This controversy with the Dracogen Trading Company is just one of the many examples. These so-called unions that men like him support may seem appealing, but they only obfuscate and hinder the nobility from protecting the working class.
Guys, you don't really need to unionize. Let's be real.
Guys, you really don't need
right?
money to live, right?
It's like, but you don't need that. I mean,
I thought we were friends, guys.
I thought you loved me. Men like Stephanic Goofass are merely charlatans.
No, it's fine. You guys can join unions. I just thought you were cool. I don't...
Oh, you can join unions, but I thought you liked living.
it's
know?
like, yeah, I mean, go and join the union if you want. I mean, like, what do I care? I mean, it's not like I'm trying to help you all or anything.
Bro looks like Bruno
Getting you-
from Encanto, bro. I can't tell. We don't talk about Lloyd.
Lloyd.
They
Where
only
did I have
stick-
Lloyd recently.
Lloyd.
Forger.
Forger.
Lloyd.
That's it.
Lloyd. I only seek financial gain by strong-arming your true benefactors.
True benefactors? What a joke.
I knew that Von Sanctus was wary of Dracogen. I never expected him to be this zealous about getting rid of him.
I think it's less about Dracogen specifically and more about what he represents.
What do you mean?
He's an asshole. The Dracogen Trading Company has presented tangible proof that its policies are both effective and profitable. Even business that have no affiliation with him have started following his example. Von Sanctus is merely a relic of the past, and I think he knows that his archaic ideas won't survive in this landscape.
I hear you over there!
Fuck you.
Yeah, it looks like he's looking at the door.
He's not the current head of house, right? He's just like some off branch of it.
Maybe.
I don't remember.
If anything, he might be like speaker
What's his
for
profile
his
say?
corporation.
He is.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he is one of the pillar families, but I think that's it. You know, like, we didn't get any more information other than the fact that he's a Von Sanctus. Yeah, because he doesn't
Okay,
have a profile.
Yeah, the Von Sanctus
Nobody
are
else
pretty
has
big, so
profiles, it's
he's
just-
probably the head of it and being like, "Hey guys, you need me."
Maybe of this section. I don't think he's like the
He's-
head the
He's the ruler of this, like, part of Wyvern Guard, but I think that's it. Like, I don't think he's, like, the head of the family.
Maybe not.
But he definitely rules,
Wyvern Guard. Or this town, this town.
Orinex? Was
Yeah,
that right?
RNX.
Arnex. But yeah, he's the ruler of Arnex, but that's it. The pompous noble leaves the podium as citizens ponder his words.
I'm back, baby. What a load of shit. It's obvious as Von Sanctus knows his days are numbered.
But look at what's happened. We let the common folk set their own standard and a young man died.
I don't give a shit.
I killed him.
We saw Von Sanctus get into a carriage shortly after his speech. Appears to be heading back to his manor. Okay, bye!
Jump him. Jump him.
Yeah, fucking crash the wagon.
We saw Von Sanctus heading back here. We should be able to speak with him soon.
Wait, Tyrion, isn't he going to recognize us?
Can't really avoid that. If we want to question him, we need to speak to him directly. But even if he isn't, but even a noble like him would have to act civilly when the crown prince is present.
You mean like how you civilly embarrassed and insulted him a few days ago?
You're right, you completely forgot about the chess tournament. Well,
The
it's not
chess
like we can
tournament.
hide our identities from him. I faced him in the chess tournament, and I'm Dracogen's attorney. He knows what we look like.
What we look like?
Oh my god, you know illusory
You.
disguise, don't you?
Yo, you. Wait, that's it.
What?
Illuso.
What are you...
Wow.
I thought they all became Aster for this.
Wow. That's quite impressive, Celeste.
Right? I've been practicing that one.
What are you talking about?
I think you should see for yourself.
Prince gestures towards a nearby mirror in the hallway. You
We need to
reluctantly
see it.
approach it. What exactly did Celeste do to you? What? Why do I look like Reese Rudolph?
He's right off, yeah.
It's great, right? Air's taught me that one to me.
Uh-oh.
Do you honestly expect him to fall for this? He's probably a powerful mage. He can see right through this.
Are you telling me that the crown prince is here? Why didn't you notify me sooner? Fucking running down the way.
Yeah, like, the fucking like intense music. It's like he's here.
He's here. Oh, let me see if I have a gift for this.
You hear Von Sanctus shouting at his attendant from down the hallway. He seems to be quickly heading this way.
Uh-oh. That's a good one. He's here.
That's a really good gift, AJ.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh God, he's gonna kill me. Oh.
You might want to disguise yourself as well, Celeste.
Don't encourage her. This is extremely illegal.
Right.
Look, you should just dispel this ridiculous disguise and...
He's almost here.
I can't think of anyone.
I'm terribly sorry for keeping your highness waiting.
Lucio.
Just him. What was that?
What are you talking about?
I could have sworn that I heard something. Oh, fucking.
That's funny.
Oh no! Oh no!
You do an accent of me now.
I didn't hear anything either. You must be imagining things.
Scared Lord to help us. Of all the people she could have chosen. At least she's able to mimic her voice well enough.
Oh, Lady Steelwind. I wasn't expecting you until much later.
Oh, that's right. We saw that they have dirty deals behind the fucking I forgot about that.
Fuck me.
Well, I do not answer to you. I shall do as I shall please.
I mean, yeah, you do that.
Surprisingly,
me.
it doesn't look like he's seen through your disguises. Must have other things on his mind if his guard is down like this.
Anyway, Lord Von Sanctus, pardon the abrupt intrusion. I came by to pay my respects.
I am honored by your majesty's presence. Fortunately, I'm quite busy with administrative matters at the moment.
Too busy to show hospitality to the heir to the throne.
No, I wasn't. Because he's flexing his power on him. I suppose I have some time to speak with you.
Conditions aren't ideal, but at least you have Von Sanctus here with you. You should let Prince Aster make small talk with him for a bit. After that, you can subtly bring up the Von Sanctus crest you found in the vat.
Bro would never make it past real Victorian era illnesses. He has a fucking handkerchief for his nose.
Ready?
The bubonic plague would strike him down on the spot.
I heard about the charges that you've brought against the Dracogen Trading Company. Forgive my bluntness, but is everything well within your estate?
Are you broke, bitch?
Broke.
Oh, that. You broke?
I didn't realize you were poor.
No. I'm simply cleaning house. Nothing more. I've dealt with plenty of men like Dracogen before. I got a flintlock in my carriage. I thought about that one earlier, but I was waiting for a good time. It's like, I've thought about it. I have a flintlock in my carriage. And this time will be no different. My carriage.
Flintlock in my carriage.
1788.
The year of our Lord.
The year of our Lord scaled.
I understand that he may be taking business away from you, but does that really warrant you taking such drastic measures?
It's not just about his business, it's these ideas that keep putting in people's heads. He's allowed these unions to continue existing. And other businesses are following his example. Absolutely absurd. It's as if the entire world has gone mad.
I see.
Our society only functions when the lower class knows their place.
If that's how our society functions, then perhaps it is flawed.
You're young. Shut up. These righteous ideas may sound appealing, but they are the path of disorder. Like, if someone asks their boss for a raise, What responsible thing should they do? Give them a raise?
killed.
No, they should be hung. They need to know their place. They will never be as good as us.
Do the math.
You, the execution block, do the math.
You the vat. Do the math.
You, the acid, do the math. The common folk do not care about the well-being of our kingdom as a whole.
Your balls, sulfuric acid. Do the math.
They only care about themselves individually. If we allow them to become empowered, they will use that power selfishly, like me. It is up to the upper class to maintain order. I see. Goddamn idiot. By the way, I'm surprised that you're representing Lord Von Sanctus, Lady Steelwind.
Are you asking her?
Again, why?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
What is he doing? It's hard enough to maintain this ruse.
I know that you've recently become a prosecutor. I never imagined that you'd represent a noble. She has, though.
Don't get ahead.
Well, not the other two. She was representing the state,
I guess.
the kingdom, not a
That's
noble.
true.
I guess in sense the crown, but like that's not.
Yeah. That's fine.
This is specific.
Don't get ahead of yourself, Aster.
What does that even mean?
That'd be coy, Lady Steelwind. You must know, Your Majesty. I'll Steelwind and I came to an This is like the meeting with fucking House Slytherin when everyone fucking met up and Harry was somehow there. Yeah, fucking Snape tries to grab him. Alto. A fair lady is so keen on wasting her talent on civil work. Given that, I might as well utilize her to my benefit. Do not speak to her like that. Oh, no, I meant no disrespect. But,
God.
Yeah, he knows she hates her, but he doesn't care. He's like, do not talk about women like that. Do not cool Sanctus. Don't ever say that again. But rest assured, this is only temporary. I see. So you have an arrangement with Lucio Steelwind.
Seems that Aster's collecting his own information.
Lucio. By the way, Lord Von Sanctus, have any of your attendants gone missing lately? That's an oddly suspected. Why?
Without context, they will.
I mean,
Well, I guess so.
I mean, I wouldn't care.
Take 'em.
I don't know why the same voice as joke, so I thought that's what you were saying. Joke. But no, all my attendants are accounted for.
I don't see any dissonant thoughts from the eye, but he could be unconsciously shielding himself from it.
I must ask, why would you ask such a question? You see, I actually found a discarded trinket while walking around the city. It had the crest of a House Von Sanctus on it. I was worried that something unsavory might have happened to one of your people. Ah, I see. I suppose you must be on edge after what happened to your ship. However, items with Von Sanctus crests are quite common nowadays. Really? You run the kingdom, you know this shit. What do you mean, really? The item that you found must have been a product produced by Von Sanctus and Industries.
An item produced by Von Sanctus Industries.
Fucking Iron Man. Still, the Von Sanctus crest is on some of the items produced by your company. Not just some of the items. The Von Sanctus crest is engraved on every product created by Von Sanctus Industries. As a result, people have come to associate the quality of our products with the quality of House Von Sanctus. Or at least they did until hacks like Dracogen came out of the woodwork.
So in other words, it's just brand new.
What type of products does Von Sanctus Industries produce?
We used to produce magical accessories for mages. But now we produce all manners of products. All ahead of commerce in our kingdom. We're very diverse in our holdings.
Oh,
I mean, a metal shard could have come from anything.
Yeah.
Seems like this line of questioning led to a dead end. Damn, is it really impossible to identify where that shard came from?
You sell your products to the Dracogen Trading Company.
Yes, of course I do. Despite my misgivings with Dracogen, and would be foolish of me if I didn't do business with him.
That means there are Van Sanctus products in the Arcane Refinery. You're called Von Sanctus Industries, after all.
That's true. The metal shard could have been some sort of industrial tool.
What are you implying, Lady Stillwind? What the fuck?
A twinge of nervousness in the eye. Does he know something? Why did he why did he get so defensive? Fuck! Over a question like that.
Was there a Von Sanctus product in the refinery on the night of the murder?
She misspoke and said murder instead of accident. But that is evoking a reaction.
Answer the question, Vaughn.
Celeste attempts to loudly slam the tip of her cane on the ground, only to realize her cane isn't real. She loses her balance, trips over a nearby vase. The vase shatters on the ground, creating a mess of broken shards of water.
So, Lady Stillman, are you alright? Okay.
Celeste immediately regains her balance, tries to act as if nothing happened.
It's really fucking funny.
I'm not paying for that.
I'm not paying for that.
God!
Von Sanctus completely loses his composure and recoils at the sight of the broken vase. There
Construct, I require your assistance! Autobots, roll out.
Oh, that's funny. She tries to slam it, but it's fake.
Do you think it would just be in his voice?
Just the idea of her just falling over and smashing it.
Yeah, like, not noticing the cane probably went through the floor and just... I'm not paying for that.
Acknowledged. In response to Von Sanctus's call, an arcane construct walks out from a nearby closet.
Contract, clean up this why is he powering up? Clean up this fucking mess!
Frieza.
He seems disturbed by the mess. Is he some sort of clean freak? Acknowledged.
Get this fucking mess!
Begins quickly picking up the shards of the broken vase.
You want an arcane construct? I do. Von Sanctus Industries is the inventor of arcane constructs, after all.
Right, you recall Celeste mentioning that earlier.
Would you like one, Your Highness? It's free.
My apologies, I'm not very interested in using artificery.
Fucking loser.
What the fuck you said?
Sorry!
In any case, I'm afraid Lady Stillman must be taking her leave now.
What?
What? Remember, you said you could only accompany me for an hour. It's close to being 1 hour, right, Lady Stillman? Gotta know.
What are you... Oh, right, 1 hour. Definitely not be good for us to be here more than an hour.
Oh, does this illusion only last for an hour?
In the meantime, may I discuss some personal matters with you, Lord Von Sanctus?
Of course, I'm at your disposal, Your Majesty.
Raise an eyebrow at the prince. Appears he didn't come here just to help you. I suppose you've gotten all the information you need out of Von Sanctus. It's time to move on to the next lead.
Next time you see Von Sanctus, he has fucking bruises all over his face. The next time you talk about it, look at me out there!
I'm sorry! That was embarrassing.
Yeah, it was a little too close for comfort.
Well, at least no one saw through our disguises.
That face.
You're the attendant here?
No, that's her, that's her!
Actually her.
Are you the attendant here? Please notify Lord Von Sanctus that I...
The real Arya Stillwind walks to the front door of the manor just as you're about to exit. She immediately stops her tracks upon meeting her doppelganger.
As soon as I looked up, I saw the quotes weren't there, and I was like, oh no.
Oh no.
Burrow.
With one spell, Steelwind dispels the illusions over you and Celeste. Upon seeing who you really are, she lets out an irritated sigh.
Is impersonating the Stillwind some kind of hobby for you, Miss McCoy?
She looks really angry this time.
No, there was a really good reason for us doing this.
Let me guess, you wanted to interrogate Von Sanctus without him knowing who you really were.
No?
Lying about your name is one matter, but impersonating a noble using magic is a serious crime.
Tyrion, help, please.
Are you seriously gonna have to defend her in court again? Quickly trying to figure out a way to defuse the situation.
Oh, there we go.
Sorry for the wait, you two. I had to discuss. Oh, Lady Steelwind.
Great. According to Aster, Steelwind despises him. Knowing that he was a part of this will just make things worse.
We called
okay.
it. We called it. Your Majesty. Bruh.
What?
What?
I see you dispelled their disguises. You knew about this.
Aster steps between you and Steelwind. Seems like he's trying to calm her down. For better or for worse, her attention is firmly focused on him.
I'm terribly sorry. I didn't mean to disrespect you. No, that's why He's really close. They pulled this ruse under my orders. Could you please look the other way? Just this one. This guy! Okay.
Thank you.
God, it's so distractingly fruity. Like,
Yeah.
it's fucking
No, I love
hilarious. No, it's great. It's great,
I'm
but it's
so
distractingly
glad I
funny.
just changed it because I was trying to do it like it's.
Yeah.
But I was like, I feel like just doing that just in case they came on screen. And then I gave them the deeper voice, and now this is like it's like the fucking. Thank you, Lady Steelwind. I won't forget this.
Finishing this burger.
In her head versus in his head, or like
Yeah,
everybody
yeah.
else.
Thank you.
That's cute. I'm happy to see Steelwood.
No, like me and Evan called it. We were like, it's probably a misconception. I won't forget this.
That's funny.
That's great. I need to go. Poor girl.
Well, that was certainly something.
You see what I mean?
I'm sorry you had to see that. I'm sure she hates me.
What?
As I said before, she absolutely detests me. You saw it, didn't you? She could barely look me in the eye.
Oh my god.
See, this is definitely some gay guys.
In any
Gay
case,
guys.
we're starting to run out of time. We should head back to the refinery.
We still don't know where the metal shard came from.
From what Von Sanctus told us, I don't think we can find exactly where it came from. If each of Von Sanctus's products had that crest, it could be any number of things. But hopefully Dracogen can help us narrow that list down. If it did come from some sort of industrial tool, you might be able to check if any of the refinery's tools are missing. We just hope we can provide you with some kind of lead.
Bro, I love that. That was great.
That was
It
fun.
got to finally humanize her fully. Fucking hell, where y'all?
Impersonating
Hello
nobles.
again. What?
Don't worry.
Hello again. Mr. Cuthbert, I hope you have good news.
Committing crimes, actually.
That's great.
Well, actually. Take some time to explain Dracogen what you found during your investigation. Still uncertain about the identity of the second victim. Metal shard with the Von Sanctus crest is your best lead right now.
Yeah, I was about to say his hand's fucking in his.
I see. Fuck me.
With that said, do you have any tools that you've purchased from Von Sanctus Industries?
I do. He personally sold me quite a few when I first arrived in the city. I even purchased a security system for the refinery building from him.
Really? Did you purchase anything else from him?
Well, he also tried to sell me some of those arcane constructs. Told me I could be the first person in RNX to own such an innovative technology. But I turned him down.
Really? But they seem so useful.
People need jobs, man. I don't feel comfortable trusting machines to handle the work here. Those constructs require very specific instructions. They lack I'm pretty sure also after the case that Tyrion
happened?
took, they were like,
Yeah.
I don't want that shit here.
This could have been before though, but
Those contracts require very specific instructions and they lack common sense.
And that's true. We saw how unreliable they could be during the Nightgrave case.
He heavily emphasized how exclusive this deal would be for me. Looking back on it, he was probably trying to make me dependent on his services.
yep. So
Yeah, I guess he made the right choice by refusing his offer.
Sin.
Anyways, have any of the tools from Sanctus Industries been reported missing?
The Inquisition actually asked me the same question, so I took some time today to check my inventory.
Why would the Inquisition ask for that? Did she wouldn't come to the same conclusion you did?
There was one tool that was unaccounted for.
Really? What kind of tool was it?
A bomb. A rod of mending. It's a large tool that we use to repair damage on the machines. Huh.
Tool for repairs? And how large was it?
Quite large, actually. Call it rod, but it's more of a large cylindrical tool. It requires two people to properly carry and use it too.
So I guess that's what they saw?
No, I'm still convinced it's a construct.
It has to be, right?
What does the fucking
just-
rod have to do with anything?
Wait.
I mean, they could have.
Oh, the tool was probably used to ruin the railway.
Probably.
Yeah.
That
And
makes
they
no
just
sense.
made it look rusty as well.
Yeah.
A
Yep.
repair tool like that would use transmutation magic, right?
For the railway, the walkway.
Yeah.
That's right. What if the rod? Oh, that's you.
What if the rod of mending was the thing that weakened the guardrail?
Mm,
Is that possible, Dracogen?
not possible.
So the
With that
bullshit.
straight face too. Not possible.
Kill yourself.
Idiot. I suppose that is possible. Now that you mention it, I recall there being a way to reverse its effects.
Never even considered that transmutation traces were left by an artificery tool.
Huh.
It does lift some suspicion off of Aster.
That's a rod?
Artificery tool. Cool.
Someone could have sabotaged the rail with the rod. And they might have thrown it into the vat to cover their tracks.
But it didn't completely dissolve. It would mean they threw the rod in close to when Justin fell off the walkway. Can't be a coincidence these two events happened so close to each other.
We still have no idea what actually broke the guardrail. We don't find a second body in the vat, and we don't have any evidence that proves a second victim even exists.
I'm trying to think who, if it wasn't a construct, what I was thinking it could be Eye Taker, but at the same time we didn't find any other body parts or anything like that.
Yeah,
so
all the bones
I don't think-
belong.
I don't think any other people fell into that vault.
yeah,
What I
yeah,
think
that's what
happened.
yeah.
If somebody else, if it was a person who broke the railway, right? What they
Yeah.
did was they fell intentionally, like, away from the vat to make it look like somebody fell into the vat.
Yeah, I felt like I tried to or something like that. I feel as if we have more questions than answers at the moment.
But yeah, I still think that it was a construct.
Yeah.
We've learned a few new facts about the case, though, and the Inquisition has verified the traces of transmutation magic on the guardrail. Burden of proof is still on the prosecution to prove that Dracogen is at fault. Even if Steelwind has a proper explanation for that, I can counter her with the facts we've learned thus far.
I just hope that the trial goes as smoothly as you're describing. It won't.
It rarely ever does, but knowing that would just and needlessly stress him out.
My fucking heart, dude. I'm 70. I'm still working. Regardless, I appreciate the work that you've done this far. I'll leave things in your very capable hand. I thought he's like, I'm gonna leave the company in your hands. I'm like, what?
Goodbye, you won.
You just hope you don't encounter any more curveballs tomorrow.
Curveballs.
Oh, okay, that's it. Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
I figured.
That's what-
Investigation. Dude, man.
Yeah,
I saw the
We don't have
time
any
earlier.
spells. We don't have any spells, really.
Yeah,
most
just the one that was sent to us by the.
Yeah.
Yeah, the communication.
But he didn't do anything, so I don't think.
I mean, that might be used for future, or like they were talking without talking to each other. You know,
we haven't gotten like the Eye Taker mentioned like at all. in
Yeah.
they
this.
mentioned him once, and that was
Surprised-
it.
I'm surprised he got brought up at all.
Yeah.
Mm.
Obviously we're
Okay.
gonna end here, I think. 'cause
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the time. I'm like, God damn, I want to continue.
I wanna keep going, but at the same time, it's
Yeah,
too
it's
late.
time.
I'm getting
It's time.
tired.
Yeah, I'm dead. I want to enjoy this properly.
Yeah, and I want to play more. I know. Do we have anything planned for Tuesday?
For Tuesday, nothing specific. I might have checked out. I might check out that Apollo Justice fan game that I happened
okay, yeah.
upon. But
If you
nothing...
hit me up, I'll be there. Definitely, I need to represent my Apollo.
Same here.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, because if you don't want to do that, or if we want to do this earlier, I mean, we could just do just the trial part and then leave the rest of the case or the next case for next Saturday. But
I'm happy doing it for Saturdays just because I want to keep this as long as we can.
Yeah,
I want to.
Sure.
Because after this, we don't really have.
We got nothing. We got nothing again.
We ain't good for like 3 months, and now we're left in the hole again.
Yeah. What it is a good question. What are we doing after this? Because I know we said that. Oh yeah, there's a couple of Ace Attorney fan games and stuff.
We could just play Baldur's Gate.
We could, yeah.
Yeah, your turn to die is still not fucking finished.
Let me check. Is it not finished?
Oh, and they also dropped. This might be like a more of a big group thing, but like they dropped the Chainsaw Massacre game.
Oh yeah,
That's
the
true, but
multiplayer.
I'm not gonna play.
Yeah,
Chainsaw
I probably wouldn't buy it.
I mean, it's on Game Pass.
That's true.
Massacre.
I know. It's fucking Slices doesn't have it. So
Yeah, I'm not too interested, but
yeah. I scrolled down, I saw all the nice reviews, and I see one bad review of Your Turn to Die. Obnoxious, bad music, worse writing. I can't stand it, to be honest. Like, it's written for teenagers. I'm gonna finish it, see if that changes my mind.
Okay.
All the others seem very positive, but people like Danganronpa, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna head out, though, so...
Yeah, I'm gonna just end stream real quick.
Reeve.
Dirt.